going to understand.
The bats got him.
Michael, you just wasted. No, hold on. Everyone shut the fuck up. Michael, you just wasted like 5 fucking minutes of my fucking life. 5 fucking minutes and I'm gonna get every fucking back.
Well, he wasted 2 years of his life. All right.
Fuck you, Michael! Fuck you!
I have a joke to fill the time as well.
No, oh my god, no, Shawn.
One time there was a bar.
No.
And
a
priest
No.
and a rabbi walk into the bar.
No.
And the bartender goes,
No.
hey,
No.
we don't serve jokes here. Now get out. And they're like, oh my goodness, we're so sorry. So they leave. And
Shawn,
then
shut up.
a little bit later, a horse walks into the bar with a long face.
God.
And the bartender goes, hey, we don't serve jokes here. Now get out. And the guy's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. So the horse leaves. And then a little bit later, a chicken walks into the bar. And the bartender goes, hey, we don't serve jokes here. Now get out. And the chicken's like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Are there any bars that do serve jokes? He goes, yeah. One's right across the road.
Ha ha ha.
Bartender is not a man of his
I'm really
word.
glad that you told that joke. And I'm really glad that you kept going even though I told you to shut the fuck up. I'm really glad I got to hear that joke.
You want to see something cool?
Yes. Oh, yeah,
No.
Cat. Oh, I guess Dana doesn't want to see a cat.
No. Oh my god.
Wait, Gaia, say what the name is.
It's Dulcinea.
Gaia, we cannot hear a word you're saying.
Set your voice.
It's not going through your. Yeah, it's not going through your mic.
No, it is. It's just quiet. Okay, well, while he's doing that, I have a joke to fill the time. Some of you may have heard it.
Awesome.
Okay, so this one requires a little bit of audience interaction, okay?
Can you talk a little closer to your mic?
Yeah, hold on. One sec. I'm just going to boost gain. Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so there are 500 bricks on a plane. One of them falls off. How many are left on the plane?
499.
Okay, cool. Good. You got the answer right. What are the 3 steps to putting an elephant in the fridge?
Open the fridge, put the elephant in, close the door.
Perfect. That's exactly right. What are the 4 steps to putting a giraffe in the fridge? Anyone but Shawn.
Open the door.
Oh, open the door.
Or take the elephant
Remove
out.
the elephant.
Yeah.
Put
Put
the
the giraffe
giraffe
in and close the
in.
door.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's perfect. You guys got it. The Lion King's
Yay.
having a birthday party, and everyone's in attendance. Yeah, we can hear you. So the Lion King's having a birthday party, and every animal's in attendance except for one. Which one and why?
The giraffe is in the
Fridge.
Okay, yeah, no, you got it again. So Sally needs to cross across a river to get to the other side to get supplies for her village, and the bridge is out, so she has to swim through the crocodile-infested waters. She survives. How?
Because the crocodiles are at the birthday party.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then Sally dies. Why?
There's a brick there.
Because she was hit with the brick. that was it. Yeah. I have another one, but if guys
survive. I didn't hear that.
what? Okay, so why did Sally survive? No, so Sally survived because all the crocodiles were at the Lion King's birthday party.
Yeah, but
and
then why'd she die?
Because she got hit with the brick.
From the beginning of the joke.
It's funny.
It's like the parrot one.
Yes, I was actually going to pivot into the parrot one if we still needed another time waster joke.
I think we're good for now, but we will tell
If you give
later.
me 2 minutes, I'll just be able to get my pizza shown.
Oh, okay, we'll give 2 minutes.
Okay, so does that mean parrot joke or?
Go ahead.
Okay, so anyone who knows this one, don't answer because it's better for the other people. Okay, so it's actually 2 jokes. There's 2 different jokes. One of them's from a long time ago, so I might not remember it correctly. Okay, so there's these 3 kids, right? And they're skipping school, right? And they're just walking through a field, and it just rained the day before. So they see this pile of mud and a brick, and they decide, hey, we can figure out which one of us is the strongest by one of us throwing the brick and then seeing how big of a splash it makes, right? And so they're like, yeah, no, we could do that. So first guy goes up and he's like, all right, let me show you my skill. He throws it up, and it kind of just blah. And it's a little tiny puddle. They all laugh at him, say you're weak, get over it. And so then the second guy says, oh, well, I got much better throwing than that. So he throws the brick up, and it makes a pretty respectable splash, right? Okay, so they're all like, oh, okay, that's not bad. So the third kid's like, well, watch this. I can do even better. So he takes the brick, he throws it, and he goes up and up and up, and then it doesn't come down. I might have told that wrong. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move over to the second joke because
Wait. So then, what was the answer? To
that was the joke. I think I spoke it wrong. So there's the second.
I have heard the joke before, and I think I know. What
Yeah.
it's
So
supposed
there's
to be,
a.
but I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go to the second joke, which is the parrot one. Okay. So there's this girl, Sally, right? And she needs to go visit her grandma because her grandma's not feeling very well. She's ill. And her grandma really enjoys the company of her parrot, right? But the only plane ticket she can afford is the no smoking, no parrot ticket, right? So she's like, well, fuck, I need to bring my bird. So she puts on a hoodie and she shoves it under her hoodie, right? And she manages to get through security, through boarding and onto the plane. The plane takes off, right? So then the captain comes by to greet all the passengers because it's like a kind of bougie-ish airline. And so he's coming down the aisle greeting everyone with this big fat cigar in his mouth, right? He's just like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? He goes up to Sally. He's like, oh, hey, how's your flight going? And she's like, oh, it's going great so far. And then there's a, I want a cracker. He's like, what was that? Nothing. Probably want a cracker. What? I'm sorry. What were you saying? No, nothing. No, there's nothing. Probably want a cracker. And he's like, wait, what's going on here? And so he goes and reaches in her jacket, grabs a bird, and he's like, what? You can't have this here. You cannot have a bird on this plane. So he opens up the window and throws her bird out, right? And she goes, well, you can't have this on the plane. She grabs a cigar and throws it out the window. Now he's all pissed. He's like, argh. So he kind of like just walks up. He finishes. He doesn't say goodbye to hi to anyone else. He just walks up the front cockpit, sits down in his chair. He's like, I can't smoke a cigar on my plane. And then he hears a little knock on the window. And he turns over and he sees the bird. And guess what it's got in its mouth?
The cigar.
No, the brick.
What?
Because it never came down.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I liked that one. That one was funny.
Right, here's a short one. Two guys are drunk and they decide to pee off of a bridge. The first guy, they decide to pee off of a bridge that's over a river. The first guy goes, man, that water's deep. Or sorry, fuck, I fucked it up. Man, water's cold tonight. And the other goes, yeah, and deep too.
Get it? Because they're peeing off a bridge. And the only way they'd feel it is if their dick was super long.
The first one says, man, it's cold tonight. The other one goes, yeah, and deep too.
All right, I've got one.
All right,
Wow,
last
so
one.
funny.
Just be
Okay.
bad folks.
So,
please.
a man is driving his car late one night, and it breaks down in front of a temple. Luckily, there are some monks inside of the temple, and the head monk comes out, fixes his car, feeds him, and offers him a chance to spend the night. So the man is like, okay, thank you. He spends the night within the temple, and it all goes well, except for in the middle of the night, he hears a very peculiar sound. And when he wakes up the next morning, he goes to the monk, and he says, hey, thank you for letting me stay, but what was that sound I heard in the middle of the night? And the monk says, oh, I'm sorry, I can't tell you that, you're not a monk. And the man's like, okay, fair enough, well, thank you again, and he goes about his way. Some years later, he's driving down the same road, and wouldn't you know it, his car breaks down in the exact same place. And the head monk comes out, fixes his car, feeds him, and offers him a chance to spend the night. So he spends the night, and in the middle of the night, once again, he hears that same very strange and peculiar sound. And he wakes up in the morning, and he goes to the head monk, and he says, head monk, I know you can't tell me what that sound was, but I'm just dying to know. So, how can I become a monk? And the head monk looks at him, and he says, very well, you may become a monk by counting the number of blades of grass and the number of grains of sand in the world. And when you bring that information back to us, you may become a monk. And so the man sets out, and for 5 years he travels the world, counting every single blade of grass and every single grain of sand. And he comes back to the temple after 5 long years, and he goes to the head monk, and he says, head monk, there are over, and he gives the exact number, I can't remember because I wasn't there, but he says there are over 2 billion or 200 billion blades of grass and over 300 trillion grains of sand. And the head monk says, very well, follow me. And he leads the man into a room, and he opens a door, and to the man's disappointment, it's just a very simple stone room on the inside with another door. And the man is like, really, this is it? And the monk says, not quite. And he notices that there's a keyhole in the door, and the monk takes out a key and opens the door and leads the man to the next room. Inside that room, he finds a room made of bronze with the same door and keyhole situation. And he opens the key, leads him into the next room. The next room is made of silver. He leads him into the room after that, and the next room is made of gold. The man travels through rooms of sapphire, emerald, ruby, other various crystals, obsidian, until finally he passes into the diamond room. And the monk unlocks this door, opens it up, and behind that door is a chest. The last part of this very long journey. And the monk pulls out the chest and hands the man the key. And the man inserts the key into the lock and turns it and opens up the chest. But I can't tell you what was inside because you're not monks.
Fuck!
Yes.
Can I tell you how to modernize the joke?
Yeah.
Instead of blades of grass and grains of sand, it should be how many doors and how many wheels are there in the world?
Oh my. Wheels.
I thought you were gonna, to modernize it, make it more dark and be like, how many like plastic water bottles are in the ocean?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's depressing.
Yeah, I know, right?
How many school children have been shot?
Okay.
Oh no.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Too early. Too early.
This is how America is. This is how we start the conversation.
No. Okay.
With
well,
monks.
With that gloom hanging over our heads, let's go ahead and start a fun space adventure. Is everybody ready?
Base.
All right. When last we left our heroes, you all boarded the... Oh, God, hold on. I had the name of it. One sec.
Mark.
No, you were on Mark. One moment.
We boarded the shell ship.
Yes. Here it is.
The nautiloid.
You boarded the Knight's Manta, the nautiloid ship that was captured by you pretty quickly after disposing of the single mind flayer and its crew. In the process of liberating this nautiloid, though, you discovered a new friend, Zago, who you have now named Brian, the intellect devourer who is accompanying you on your journey. It was here that you also found a strange map that led to somewhere on Warren. It was after this discovery that you all decided to abscond with the nautiloid vessel, taking it back to Warren in hopes of selling it, where you descended from the clouds and docked in the capital city of Citadel. One moment. Sorry, 1 minute. It's there that we come back, some of you departing from the vessel, as a crowd begins to gather around you, looking around at this nautiloid vessel, whispering softly to one another as well. As you all stand here looking out upon the crowd, what would you all like to do?
Marcy's gonna strike a pose. No. She's gonna wave to the adoring fans and then strike the pose.
Roll performance.
Damn it! Oh wait, yes. Oh yes. Give me a minute. Here we go. 24.
24. There's a few like muffled yeah, like people like just clapping like intermittently through the crowd. Most of them seem to have their attention on the nautiloid, but you strike up enough of a presence that some people just find it hard to not notice you. Even stood amongst your compatriots.
Look, but you can't touch. Unless you're willing to pay for it.
I was gonna say, if they're willing to pay for it, they can touch anything they want. Maybe not.
Wait a minute.
The gang.
Marcy, I don't think
the
that's
gang-
quite what I was going for.
The gang sells them prostitution.
Marcy March supports sex work.
Of course.
Marcy March
Of
does
course she
sex
does.
work. According to that previous statement.
Marcy March does sex work. There's no proof that says otherwise. I'm kidding. She doesn't. She doesn't. She's not a prostitute.
Yeah.
All right. Hi everyone. I am going to go and try to speak to someone who might be able to help us sell this thing. Would anybody be willing to wait by the ship just to make sure nobody goes inside, does something they're not supposed to?
Saint's already inside the ship. Just letting you
All
know.
right.
He's just staying back.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, if anybody would like to come with me, feel more than welcome. But I'm
I'll come
going to
with you.
just. All right. Got one.
I'm also gonna go out and take a look.
All right. Well, follow me then. I'll just go on the way. I'll lead the way. Shawn, I'm gonna head to Quiz.
1 second. Oh, 1 sec. Sorry, I just had a package get here. I'll be right back.
Oh, how exciting!
Sean's
Is
gonna go
anyone
grab
s-
someone's package.
I was just gonna ask if is anybody staying back with Saint on the ship to guard it, or
I know not everybody walked off. I'm pretty sure Gorwin is still on. I mean he's muted, so I don't know. But yeah.
That sounds like it's about it.
Well, no, I think I'm trying to remember her character name, and
Verona?
yeah. I think Verona was also staying on board.
Well,
'Cause I know
she said her
only-
phone died, so
I know only half of us actually like pulled ourselves off.
Yeah.
Is she having a funeral for her phone?
I don't know.
I hope so. You need a chance to grieve and process properly.
Right.
To say goodbye.
You know, exactly. Does she know when she's gonna do it? Because I mean, like, we can send flowers. Everyone could pitch in.
I could send like an edible arrangement.
Yeah,
Oh,
edible arrangements.
I could use my discount at my job to get a little fruit bouquet sent.
Oh, that would
You
be
still-
perfect.
Do you still work at that retail store?
No, now I work in HR for a company called 1-800-Flowers.
Oh.
Oh,
You work in HR?
Yeah.
she's the
Ew.
person who. She's actually in
Weird.
the department where she fires people. That's all she does.
No, I'm actually in charge of birthdays.
Is that actually like your entire thing?
No,
or-
I'm not even kidding. Like, one of my projects that I have to work on this summer is I need to look up a list of people in the company, find out when their birthdays are in July and like August, and then send them an email basically saying like, happy birthday, you can pick out anything from this list of gifts.
So now that you're not raving every night, what is it you do not in England?
Well, right now I'm doing homework, because I'm still in school technically.
No, you're playing D&D.
I'm playing
Duh.
D&D, and I work, and on occasion my boyfriend will come visit me at home. But other than that, like, I'm very boring when I'm home. I was very exciting when I was in England, but
Are there
No.
no places to go and rave on Long Island?
there's really not. No.
Are there
It's
places where you could get
No way.
trashed and come back and
Girl.
talk to us at 3 a.m.?
There's no places for me to get trashed. I mean, I can
Girl.
go drink somewhere, but
Alex, I gotta say, you've really done me a disservice by doing the start of this campaign in the UK, because we always, like, the sessions always run pretty late for me.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, man, I want to go to bed soon. But I know I can never complain because you were up even later, being on like the other side of the planet. And I was like, well, I can't complain because Alex is up at like fucking 3 in the morning or something like that.
It was 6
How-
a.m.
6 a.m. Did you
6
get up
a.m.
at 6 a.m. or did you like stay up until 6
I
a.m.?
stayed up from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. every.
That's
day.
actually why she was always
Exactly.
partying and getting shit faced because we'd be like,
No, but look,
Pre-game for D&D.
we're pre-game for D&D. It wasn't that bad though because like I've also have gone out from like I want to say like 11:30 to 6 a.m. So it like drunk off my ass, high off my ass. So like it really wasn't too hard by the time this D&D session rolled around for me to stay awake. Yeah, but now I'm boring. But it's also it ends earlier for me now. It ends at like midnight, which is chill.
Well, but the thing about it is though, is like you're in Long Island, the home of the Long Island iced tea, which is literally just all the alcohols you can think of mixed together. How the fuck do they not have somewhere where you can get shit faced at like 2 a.m.?
I think there is, but what I lack here is friends. So I can't really like go out. But like the friends I do have here are like all 21, so it's like, you know, but we're not gonna go out and like rave. I don't know. It's like it's complicated. I rave when I'm at
just
school.
have people over to play bingo or something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, are you gonna go back to school in England, or are you just gonna keep doing it?
No, but that was only for 1 semester, so I'm going back to upstate New York.
Oh, well, see, that's another place that has raves.
Yeah, no. So I have fun, and I have a house next semester too. So it's like I can like throw my own parties and stuff.
Oh,
so
so
it's
And you're so close to Rochester, which is the birth of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and they'll party it up all the time.
Hell yeah.
No, but like I don't know. I usually summer is like my quote unquote break because it's not like I'm gonna be going out like every night and doing like.
I get it. Summer
See,
break.
For me, summer is when I get absolutely shit-faced because I go to Ireland. Because legally I can't drink in the U.S. But when I go to Ireland...
You're smashing pints of Guinness.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
What about the bats, though?
The bats will get you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's happening again.
I go to a bar here and I'll just talk to the bartender about alcohol and they're like, how do you know this shit? I'm like, girl, I'm Irish. Like, don't even.
Don't ask me, bro.
I was 6, like.
I finally get to like go to restaurants and drink now though, which is like kind of weird. So like when I got home from England, I went to like a restaurant with my parents and I ordered myself a margarita for dinner, and it was a weird experience.
Oh, you only had the margarita. I get it. Yeah, that'd be a little different.
Yeah, that's the only thing I had for dinner. Nothing else.
That sounds about Alex.
Yeah, no.
All right. We are back. So, as you all are departing the craft, you suddenly look over to the side. And for those of you that are frequent flyers here in Citadel, you would recognize the stoic, very well-tempered, very well-dressed Owlin quartermaster of the dock is standing at the edge of this crowd, looking up at the Nautiloid vessel with parchment in hand, taking notes, clearly in your path on the way to the marketplace.
And what is his name?
For those of you that do know him, his name is Hu Mon.
I get it.
Now, wait a second.
I would know him, right? Because I like frequently fly into Citadel, I would say.
Yeah, you'd probably owe him like a fair amount of money in back revenue for keeping Mark. Yeah, he's probably the person you owe.
All right, I'm gonna just go, oh fuck, and then hide behind Chip.
Is there a problem?
I owe that guy like a shit ton of money, so let's just kind of let's just go around.
I'm gonna.
Actually, would you like me maybe to distract him, and then you can just kind of sneak around him?
Faradag actually starts walking towards the owl person.
Fuck. No. Okay, if you're gonna start distracting, you better start distracting now.
All right. I call out, "Hey, Mon."
Uman, what's going
He
on?
looks over. Faradag, good to see you.
Yes. What's like our hall?
I don't know what it looks like a nautiloid.
It is indeed a nautiloid.
Yeah.
We were. It was crewed by a group of pirates that we subdued when they tried to take our ship.
Oh wow, that's really impressive.
Yeah, so we were gonna try and sell it to one of the universities for study.
Oh, that's not a good idea. Um, how you could probably sell it to a fence for pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, you
You
might
have.
want to do it quickly though.
Oh, because the rotting thing.
No. And he kind of looks and you see him point with one of his talons up toward the southwest. And as you look over in that direction, you would see not fully formed, but just the faint edges of green and silver. For those of you especially skilled or knowledgeable in spell jamming, you would probably assume this thing covered by the clouds is some sort of elven capital ship from the center of the crystal sphere.
Ooh.
Oh shit. That's a nice ship.
Oh
Wonder.
yeah, it's an elven armada. They're really nice ships, but they might look to confiscate this if you don't get it off your hands pretty quickly.
That's all right.
Where's
I've got
the
a
nearest
guy that I can
fence?
talk to.
Sorry, both of you were talking at once. What was that?
Faraday, you go.
Where's the nearest fence? You know.
No, I don't know any fences. And then he gives like this over dramatic wink, but his expression stays the same.
I go ahead and just like pull out a piece of parchment and a pen, and I go, "Yeah, well, would you mind signing my docking slip?" I say, and then I kind of nod my helmeted head at him.
I'm sorry. Maybe you did not. I'm asking for a bribe.
And I pull out a gold coin.
A bribe, not a. I'm not begging.
I pull out 5 gold coins.
Oh, thank you, sir. And he accepts them graciously, before kind of looking to his left and right before leaning forward. I hear that there is a Kenku female in the marketplace that knows some people that might be able to acquire some portions of your vessel.
Good enough for me. How long until you think they'll be here?
Within the day, if they're not already sending scout ships.
Anything you can do to stall them as the quartermaster?
He looks at you again and gives that same like over dramatic wink.
I hand him another 5 gold. Another 5 gold as well.
All right, that's 15 gold pieces.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
accepts
nudge.
it.
I'm gonna nudge Chip because I'm like kind of looking behind him. I'm just
Why?
like, get him to stop giving him money. This guy is a never-ending coin whore.
Oh, Marcy March.
Mm.
She's not associated with me. Business with me. Then you can deal with her.
Oh, yeah, we're done. I'll do what I can, but remember, it's not going to be much.
I know. It's gonna be 10 worth, and then I start walking off in the towards the.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
What's a fence?
A fence is somebody that you sell stolen goods to.
Oh, okay.
They also do other things sometimes, but
They also sell stolen goods.
yes. And help forge stuff. They do a lot of stuff.
Miss Marcy March, you owe me 50 gold pieces.
Can I cast sleep, please?
On the crowd?
No, on him.
It's a-
On him.
Sleep is a area of effect, baby.
So Alex, just because you don't know how. Sorry. Just because you don't know how sleep works, I'm gonna from one wizard who slept an entire village to a bard. I'm just gonna let you know it works in a way that's probably unfavorable to you because it works by whoever has the lowest amount of hit points to who has the maximum amount of hit points. You roll a pool, and every time someone falls asleep, you subtract their hit points out of it. I'm willing to bet, since this guy has a name, he is not the lowest hit pointed person here.
Damn it. Okay. Can I? I'm just gonna be like laughing like.
I'm sure that you'll have plenty of gold to pay him once we're able to sell the ship. Right, everyone?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Faradag's already left.
So the longer we, alright, so the longer we're held up now, the less likely it is that we're gonna have gold to pay you. So we should probably get moving, and then we can just come back and sort this all out.
I'll get you. I told you I'd get you your coin. I'll get you your coin eventually. Just not right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like stop you or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys can just go. Just know that, you know, I need my money, Miss Marcy March, or else I'm gonna have to get it by other means.
Are you threatening me?
I think he's going
Was it
back
not
to your
clear?
sex work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it not clear? Yes, I am threatening you.
Get threatened by a fucking owl?
Mhm.
All right, let's keep moving.
Okay, sorry.
Have a nice day.
I gotta process this. All right, have a lovely day, Human. Jesus fuck.
Nice try, Lao Shay.
Who? And then he goes back to writing in the parchment as he looks up at the ship. Okay.
Owl has been on my ass for years now. That's all I'm gonna say, and then that's it.
Anyone else doing anything more than either going to the market?
Well, I was gonna go to Kiwi.
That is in the market.
Okay, then no.
Okay. Gaia?
I was just gonna say, Saint's gonna be keeping a look outside of the windows on the ship and on any parties that might be trying to make an approach on it.
Okay. I will inform you if and when anything happens.
Sounds good.
Heading into the Galactic Market, it is a loud and bustling area of Citadel. But eventually, you all, through either asking around or just knowing your way in the direction that you're going, are able to find two merchants that are conveniently right across from each other. Bar is standing outside of his wares shop, discussing with a patron. But upon seeing Chipolomew approach, immediately just grabs the face of the person they're talking to and thrusts them away, almost like knocking them to the ground. As he goes, my friend!
You know this kid? You know this guy?
Hello. Yes, I've done business with him. Hello, Mr. Jabbar. I've got an offer for you. I don't know if you'd be interested, or
If
maybe.
it's the offer that I'm thinking, then I'm very interested.
All right. Well, I actually don't know if we're thinking the same thing. So why don't I just go ahead and explain it to you? My companions and I have just managed to overtake a nautiloid from some pirates who attacked us, and it's docked over in the port right now. And we are looking to sell it, whether for parts or if somebody just wants to buy the whole thing. We don't really care, just as long as we get paid. And is that something that you would be able to assist with?
Well, I like your tenacity, but unfortunately for you, I am not really able to use a nautiloid for anything. In fact, I can't even steer one. And he kind of like makes his fingers like under his chin, almost like they're wiggling around, almost like tentacles on a mind flayer. I am not skilled enough to do such a thing. However, just for you, I could direct you in the direction of a very good friend of mine.
Just a
And he
piece of
waved-
advice, that would be great.
Mm-hmm. He waves across the way where you see this bundled up Kenku female standing at a ramshackle. It's very strange seeing something this put together next to Aquijabar's just elegant silks and tapestries and such. But sitting there bundled up is a Kenku female, this like raven, black feathered, tradeswoman.
As a question, would I not already be there? Because I left to find her before they did.
So you didn't know where she was in the market, so I would assume that around this time is when you would be able to find her.
Okay.
Right, Faraday, you can, if you want to lead this one, go for it. It's your lead.
Sure. And I walk over to the Kenku and I say, "Greetings.
Greetings.
I have a nautiloid. Would you like to buy it?"
Nautiloid. Buy it.
"For money."
Money. They just seem to be repeating. It's almost as if you hear your own voice parroted back to you.
No, I get that. I just kind of try and make hand signals to signify ship, sell, money, you to me.
Can I come over and try something?
Yeah.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Right. So we're trying to sell the nautiloid, as my companion has told you. Would you like to buy it from us? Yes or no?
No.
Is there somebody that you know who could buy it from us? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. Do you know their name?
Name.
All right. Hang on.
They then press their feathers to their chest,
Uh-huh.
and then they extend their hand, this taloned hand out to you as if to shake, and they go.
I shake their hand.
They just burped.
They made a burp sound,
Okay.
and Akui goes, "That's their name. It's."
I
Akui,
shake their hand.
do you know about this person?
I know about that person.
You know.
Yes, that, and they point to the Kenku.
Oh, so
can you set this up? Is what Faraday says through his helmet.
They look at you. Go ahead and Faraday, roll persuasion with advantage for Chip helping out.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty good at persuasion. Does a 27 do it?
A 27 definitely does. As this Kenku creature looks at you up and down for a moment before they kind of look to the right, they look to the left, and they lean forward, and you suddenly hear in this guttural voice just, "The psionic skies bar," and they give you a look.
Thank you. Bartholomew, would you like to? I think she's looking for a finder's fee.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, all right. I'll hand her 7 gold pieces.
She accepts it very happily. This kind of like this light chirping, almost like a giggle, erupting out of her feathered form as she accepts it from you, before then tucking it away, and then she waves her hands erratically to her right. You would see that she is selling wares as well.
Not at the moment, but perhaps when we're done with the nautiloid thing.
Perhaps. And they give you a nod.
I turn and go, all right, the psionic bar, I guess.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
It'll take some time for you guys to find the psionics bar, but eventually you will be able to. So because of that fact, I will go ahead and narrate something else real quick. Saint.
Yes.
As you are awaiting the return of your compatriots on the nautiloid ship, you eventually hear the low flutter of wings, and you see 2 craft, very simple, like flitter-like vessels with green and bronze design, elven craft, kind of flutter into 2 spots.
I'm here, by the way. I'm back.
Oh, all right.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Not like adjacent, but like just kind of like in the vicinity of where your ship has docked. And immediately you see two elves, one man, one female, depart from the vessel, both with flowing blonde hair, taking off these like kind of fitted helmets with visors before they start walking toward the nautiloid vessel. One of them with parchment in hand, the other one kind of limply grasping the hilt of their sword. Thankfully, though, as they begin to approach, you see the owl man approach them and begin to have like a hushed conversation with them. Is there anything like you would like to do, Saint?
Saint is going to take a little walk out to just like the door of Mark. What is the like? Is there like a ramp that leads up to it? Is it like a ladder that drops down? How does that work?
It's like a ramp.
Okay, so he's gonna stand at the door that leads down off the ramp.
Real quick, where is everyone at? I didn't get that.
At this moment, Verona, I believe Callisto, Faradag, Chipalomu, Marcy. I think all of them are going toward the marketplace. Or sorry, they're leaving the marketplace to go to the Psionics bar. I don't know where Gorwyn is.
Marcy had stayed behind last time. I wasn't sure.
No, Marcy went with you guys.
Not Marcy, Verona. Sorry, said the wrong name.
No, Verona's with you guys.
Okay.
And then staying behind is Saint, and then I do not know where Gorwyn is.
Yeah, I should probably figure out if he like is actually like awake or something. I'm gonna go do that.
Well, he's right there, but
well,
are you there, Jacob?
There he is.
Oh, okay. Where is Gorwyn at this moment, fully, by the way?
On the ship.
Okay. So Saint, I had a quick question for you, real quick. You're
Yes.
on the nautiloid. How do you plan to get to?
No, I went over to Mark.
I know. What I'm
on the
saying is,
flight over.
I'm confused. You said you were on the nautiloid when we were at the dock,
No,
like
I was
15
saying,
minutes ago.
I was saying I was on Mark.
Yeah, he was on Mark looking out for.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said the
That's where my
nautiloid.
character was when we were flying here.
Okay, so you stand at the top of the ramp.
At the top of the ramp, and this is pretty visibly connected to the nautiloid, right?
Yes, very
Okay,
much so.
Cool. So Saint's gonna stand. The door's open. He's standing there at the doorway.
All right.
Just ready. He's just hands crossed in front of him, not like arms crossed in a defensive kind of pose, but like almost like a diplomatic stance he's taking. He's very collected and just kind of eyes the situation for now.
Okay. The elves definitely take notice of you, and Gorwyn, if you happen to be making an appearance as well.
Standing, yeah.
Okay. Both of you standing there, they do definitely take notice of you, but after a few hushed words with the Owlin, they do seem to kind of give like a begrudging nod, and they return to their flitters before immediately they take back off, heading southeast once more. It's at that time though, Human does turn back around to all of you, and he goes, "I bought what I could. Good luck."
Saint's just gonna give him a firm and respectful nod.
All right. And with that, the Owlin disperses back into the dock area as we return to the rest of the group, who, after some time, one moment, you are able to make your way back into that kind of the little grimy underworld that we first introduced Faradag and Gorwyn into, moving throughout some of the city streets of the interior of the city. As we move further, then, you all are walking down the streets before coming to the outer edges of a very prominent establishment here in the what you consider like the underworld. You would notice immediately in common written on it is the Psionic Skies Bar, with this weird insignia of like a mind like flying over a planet, almost like a cow jumping over the moon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this makes sense.
I just enter the bar, helmet still on.
I will say before you do, Faradag, if he was here, Pipsqueak, Gorwin, and probably Verona, you all would recognize an insignia on the front of the establishment. Very prominent, but not like to draw your eyes away from the insignia. But you would notice immediately the form of a red giant. Many of you would recognize this as the Crimson Titans insignia, a group of Githyanki pirates.
Verona would sort of like take Callisto's hand and would she'd like walk into the bar, but she'd make sure that Callisto is staying not only close to her but behind her.
Okay. Callisto, do you do anything in regard to that?
No.
Faradag
Okay.
enters cautiously.
Okay. Immediately entering into this pirate dive bar in the undercroft of the Citadel, you would see multiple criminals who seem to be operating out of here, lounging around in this like smoke-covered den. And as you enter in, immediately, eyes kind of turn toward you. There's a little like light music being played by a bard in the corner who seems to be afraid for his life. He's a little dwarven man, and you can see even from here, they're not really trying to hide it. He is very clearly chained at the ankle to the stage. And immediately the eyes kind of turn to you in this bar, but nobody says anything yet.
Callisto's gonna run over to the bard.
I'm gonna walk over to the bartender casually.
Marcy's gonna break the ice and be like, "What's up, everybody?" Let's do some finger guns and then walk over to the bar with Faradag.
They continue to stare at you. Some of them are bewildered by like your happy attitude as you enter in.
Hold on, I'm gonna flip my hair and be like, "If y'all want to take a picture, it'll last so much longer than just
Does
staring."
anybody in this bar look like particularly interesting, like extra standing out? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, either maybe they are wearing nicer clothes than anyone else, or maybe they just seem to have like an audience around them.
There is, sitting at the far end of the bar, you would note, or not the bar, of the entire bar, the establishment, you would see a Githyanki female with long dreadlocked black hair and this like long scar over a grayed out left eye. She has this bewildered and just like caustic smile looking over at you all. This long brimmed black hat that extends like a foot and a half past where her head is. It's covering a lot of her details, but you can see her eyes looking over, particularly at Verona and Faradag intermittently. Arms crossed, she is surrounded by other Githyanki who do not seem to share her apparent amusement of the situation. And she is wearing very fine, but like still like loose, almost like tossed around clothing.
Alright, Verona would make her way straight over to the woman, but like with like confidence.
Okay, we'll get to that in just a sec. First, let's start with Callisto, who runs to the bard. What do you do, Callisto?
Can you play me a song?
You can see his face sink, and he's like, I thought you were gonna rescue me or something. Yeah, sure. What kind of songs do you like, I guess?
You know what that reminds you of nature? I like love nature.
Yeah, one sec. And he like pulls out his lute and he looks around like nervously for him and he goes, "Please save my life so I can see the blue skies again." And he just begins to sing this very depressing, not very well hidden analogy for "Please save my life." But he tries to fit nature into there somewhere. Let me actually roll performance for him. Let me pull up his stats.
Did Marcy also go over to the barn?
I am also at the bar.
No, they're at the. Wait, you're at
Oh,
the
at
bar.
the bar or at the bar?
Oh, I'm at the bar. I like waltzed up to the bar after being like, you can take a picture of me if you want. And I like sauntered up to the bar.
By the way,
so
when
you're
she
at-
said that, I tried to make distance.
Okay, fair
I'm gonna make a point to stand directly next to Faraday.
All right. With that, as this captive bard is forced to perform like a monkey, Faradag and Marcy. Also, where are you, Chip?
I will follow behind. If Faradag is leading and Marcy is behind Faradag, then I will follow up the rear.
Okay. As you all approach the bar, this Githyanki man kind of turns to you. He's a little bit chubbier than all of the other compatriots, but he definitely has these large, like barreled arms. And he turns back around and he gives this like kind of wicked smile, and he goes, "How could I help you all?"
You have a lovely smile. I'm just gonna lean.
Real. So, we liberated a nautiloid that the elves are after, and we're looking to see if we can get it back to the people who might be able to make better use of it.
Immediately, at the mention of a nautiloid, the entire bar goes absolutely silent.
Roll initiative, sorry.
Verona,
Verona
as-
face bumps straight up. She's like, God fucking damn it.
Verona, as you were approaching, some of the Githyanki around this female like kind of reach for their weapons, sensing a threat approaching them. But immediately you hear just, "Why don't you let her approach? If they have a nautiloid, I'd be more than interested."
Would I have heard that?
Yes, now that the bar is entirely silent.
Okay, I would turn at that and kind of
So
nod my
Verona
head over and
makes
start
her way-
walking.
Verona makes her way up to this woman. And she just gives the most charming of Verona smiles. And she look over to the women and she'd be like, Verona, charmed.
Charmed. Come here. And she offers her green hand out to you.
And she would take it.
Why don't you come sit in my lap while I talk business?
Verona does it. Period. She happily does it.
All right.
Whoa,
You see.
whoa.
Marcy's
Wait a
gonna
minute.
walk on up. Hold on.
Calm down,
you?
Marcy. Calm down. We're
You
here to
see
do
Verona
business.
lower down onto this Githyanki woman's lap as the other Githyanki pirates around her kind of like grumble. And immediately the music begins up again from the bard, who's starting to cry at this point.
He says.
And as you begin to approach Faradag and Chip as well as Marcy, this Githyanki pirate woman kind of shifts in place and tilts her head and gives you all like a wide grin. She goes, "Kilreza, captain of the Eyebreaker."
Faradag McLean, he says, not giving her a nod.
I've heard that name before. You ever been associated with the White Eye Guild?
Maybe a while back. It'd been a long time if I was.
Well, you can't anymore. Me and my crew made sure of that. And she looks between them all as they give like a kind of like, "Hey, Alex, could you mute?"
I'm so sorry.
As she gives like this gruff, like chuckle and chortle.
Faradag would actually chuckle at that. Yeah, if I was with them, they were probably a bunch of squares. I don't generally hang out with a guild unless it's just for temporaries. But, as I said, we have liberated ourselves a nautiloid. Us being not of the kind to make use of that, we were looking to see if we can't try and work out an arrangement with someone else who might be wanting to pick up a nautiloid before the elves get to it.
At that, Verona would kind of like take her hand and she'd put it on the woman's face and she'd like slowly make the woman turn to her and she'd just grin and she'd be like, a business deal.
Can I put my hand in front of the woman's face and go, Marcy March, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I was gonna give you advantage on the roll. However, Faradag, please roll persuasion without advantage.
Yeah, God
Fuck.
damn it.
I'm sorry.
Right. No, yeah, let's all just molest the fucking syndicate leader. That sounds like a great
That's
idea.
I'm not trying to molest anyone. I'm trying to shake her
Verona in
hand.
her lap.
That's a
okay?
23.
Hey.
She gives this little like Marcy March. Part of the March family, yeah?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, for that.
By the way, Verona is just staring Marcy down angrily at this point.
Narcy's just smiling. Just like,
I am more than willing, anytime, any day, to stick it to those filthy mind flayers. And
amazing.
for that, I'm more than prepared to pay you for your nautiloid vessel.
How much you thinking?
1,000.
That's not quite the number I had in my head.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
It's certainly the number I was thinking.
Oh.
What do you say? Maybe 1,500? 1,500 and we'll help you get it away from the elves.
Yes.
Oh, we don't have to worry about that.
Fair enough.
Your voice is very smooth. It's extremely misleading.
I'm sorry. Pardon, Marcy here. She's not used to how business gets done.
Okay, at this
feel like I should
point,
excuse
gonna-
myself.
Verona
Use my
would
telepathic
turn-
mind to say, Marcy, please step away from the syndicate leader and step
Yep.
behind me, if you will.
Marcy's gonna like kind of do a 2-finger salute and she's gonna go walk over to Callisto in the bard now.
Fuck yeah.
At this
She's
point,
gonna do like a little too like, I'm
holy
watching
shit,
you.
Alex. Please.
What?
I can't talk. I'm really trying to talk, man.
I'm sorry.
At this point, Verona would get the woman's attention again. And she'd be like, well, how often do you come across a nautiloid?
Pretty often. We're usually killing everyone on board, though.
Yet,
Burn-
you don't have one, do you?
I don't. Wouldn't
So
really-
you say you come across nautiloids, you kill everyone on board, yet you don't have a ship.
Uh-huh.
Again, as my friend here said, 1,500.
Tell me, little thing. Did you fly that nautiloid here?
In a
sort of
In a
look
manner of
over
speaking.
to Tip now.
Ooh, in a matter of speaking. So I'm pretty sure you all are aware that only a no good mind flayer is able to pilot a vessel like that.
Well, not entirely. We did have ourselves a psionic who was able to get us part of the way there, and then we just helped it along because our vessel was a little bit more suited for our style of travel.
It's right. You don't need a mind flayer to pilot it. Nautiloid. You only need someone with psionic abilities. So anyone who's got psionic competence really would be able to fly it.
Didn't Chip partially help?
I mean,
Did it-
technically, Brian moved
Brian
the tentacles all by
moved the
himself. I just gave him
tentacles.
some food.
Eh,
Yes, Brian did move the tentacles. He did not pilot the ship.
that's piloting in a sense. I'm
Not
I'm
entirely.
speaking I'm
Yeah, I
speaking in
gotcha.
half truths.
But Brian is also just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy. It's my birthday.
Yeah, he's just a
Little
little guy.
thing.
So
I will point out that in character, this character would very much know that only mind flayers, without the influence of the Archonic Guild, are the only creatures capable of flying any sort of mind flayer nautiloid.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, as I said before, the nautiloids at their base need either a series helm, which is multiple different creatures of the same species, that being mind flayer, or a brain helm, which means they have to be connected to an elder brain.
Gotcha.
Which is a mind flayer.
Well, okay. Well, and I would say, well, there is an elder brain. That's more of the reason. But I digress.
I'm willing to part for 1,000, or if you'd like, you could just let the elves take it.
Like I said, 1,500 would be nice, but it's not the end of the world. You know what? It's a first business deal. I'm willing to compromise down to 1,000. Want to shake on it, or is that your custom?
We take people at their word here.
Fair. Fair enough. So are you going to send some people down to the docks, or how are we going to do this?
We can. With that, she gives like a wave of her hand, and a few of the crew members kind of stand up and begin to depart out the back door. We'll send over a galleon and be able to link it up real quick.
Alright. I paid off the dock hand to try and stall the elves a bit, but good to hurry.
No, they'll be quick. They'll be quick.
And will the payment be coming before or after you get the ship?
Oh, we're very, very, and she turns her head toward you, Verona. We like to pay ahead of time.
And she'd smile at that and she'd just go, wonderful.
But no, if there's any double crossing or little mishaps along the way that stop us, we will be getting that money back real quick.
That's quite understandable. But if I may add one condition, don't give the money to her, I say pointing at Verona. She's the pocket it kind of type.
I'm sorry, the what?
It's more of a group split sort of deal. I just want to make sure it can be handled by our good buddy Chip here. He's kind of like our treasurer. I say, putting my hand on Chip's shoulder.
I would like Verona and Faradag to please give me competing persuasion rolls.
How do I do that?
Just roll persuasion, and then if it's lower than mine, then I win. If
like
it's
just
higher
roll
than
normal persuasion?
Yep.
That's a 20 non-natural.
I got 21.
Damn.
Oh.
What's your persuasion?
I get a +7 persuasion.
Oh, damn, I had a +9. I still lost.
Dang.
Kilreza gives this kind of wide grin before she waves to one of her crewmates, who slides across this large bag, and she kind of lifts it up in the air to like show you both before she sets it on Verona's lap. And she goes, buy yourself something nice.
Verona would look over to Faradag, grin, look over to the women. The women? Multiple? No, the one woman. And she just give her like a little kiss on the cheek before taking the money and then standing up.
All right. Y'all are always welcome around here, if you'd like.
Fair enough. I'm sure you've heard of me. If you ever need my services, try and find me. I'll help you out.
Sounds like a wonderful offer.
Verona started making her way out, but before she did, she like grabbed Callisto by the collar, who was probably still talking to the bard, and would drag her out.
As you grab Callisto, he's going like, and I have a wife and kids, and okay, goodbye. And Marcy, as you're kind of with the bard as well, you suddenly hear, "Oh, and Miss Marcy March,
Mm?
you do be careful now. It's dangerous being without your family."
Excuse me?
Take it as a piece of advice, he says before he walks over and like taps Marcy on the shoulder and points to the door.
I wanted to play them a little song.
God.
I'm gonna take out my synthesizer and I'm gonna play a little song. This is the song, and hopefully it distracts them enough so that I can have someone try and free the gnome bard. I'm gonna like kind of nod my head towards him.
I'm not
Go
gonna
ahead
free
and
them.
give me a performance roll. What is this
Alright.
song about, Alex?
It's about rocking the night.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know it's something.
Can I play rock
19.
with you?
Okay. It's a fairly good performance. What are you attempting to do with this?
Distract them enough so that someone can get the gnome that I've been like gesturing to.
Have you disclosed this plan to anybody?
I make no move to help the
Yeah,
bard
Chip
at
Almy
all.
walks out.
No, what I'm doing is I'm kicking the chain that's very visibly there and pointing to the gnome with my head very obviously to them.
Interesting. Even with your song, if you're very obviously doing this, the Githyanki take notice.
Are you having another one of your seizures, Marcy? Let's get out of here. I say.
Oh my god.
Sorry about the trouble. I say, and I grab her by the shoulder and say, and I move closer to her and whisper through my helmet, "Let's go. You're going to get us
What
killed.
about the gnome? He has a wife and kids.
You're gonna get us killed.
If
He's
really
alive."
His wife and kids, he wouldn't have gotten himself caught in the first place, would he?
That's true. I'm just gonna scream as we leave. I'm just gonna scream. Wait, what are they again? What are they called?
Githyanki.
Yankees?
Githyanki. Gith, Gith, Yankee.
Get Yankees. Rock on. Have a good night. I'm just gonna run out of there.
You hear like mocking laughter as you leave this bar, and they like are jokingly hollering your name after you as you make your way into the street.
They love me.
Chipology is gonna start doing some light reading about hamster adoption.
No. Clyde is having a great time.
Specifically orphaned hamsters.
Clyde's having a great time.
Wait, so
Clyde's
have they
having a
all walked
wonderful
out
time.
the bar by now?
I believe everyone's walked out of the bar. Yes.
Specifically, as Faradag walks out, he would feel suddenly like the bag of coins like harshly, like roughly hit his chest, and Verona's just looking at him. Next time you decide to insult me, remember who's the one that got us this money. And then she just continues to walk
that would
off.
be me. He says, as I politely and gently say, Chipolomy, would you hold on to this for us?
Right, yeah, I can carry it.
All right.
Oh, and then keep walking back to the ship with Callisto still.
Okay.
If anyone were to look at Clyde, you would see he had on a little like afro, like a 70s style afro to match the costume of the song that Marcy was playing.
And star sunglasses.
And star sunglasses. That's all. I just figured that was an important note for everyone to
That was
have.
very important. Thank
Yes.
you.
One of the bags that Marcy carries with her is just a little closet. So Clyde hears a certain tune and he's like, "Fuck, gotta get changed."
Gotta go.
Costume change moment. He's like,
while this costume changing and whatnot is happening, I'd like to say, hey Chip, can I borrow 2 of those gold pieces from that bag?
I mean, I suppose. What for?
I was gonna go to the communication center and contact people at the ship to make sure they don't get into a fight with the Githyanki.
Yeah, all right. Take it.
Okay, so I take 2 gold and then I start heading toward the communication center to send.
I'll give him 2 of my own gold so that our communal is still an even 1,000.
Gotcha.
When you say the communication center, do you mean the Hall of Messages?
Yeah.
Okay. You begin to head that way. I'll let you get your message off before I jump back to the other players at the dock.
Okay, I would like to communicate to both, and this is one of these is going to be semi-begrudgingly, but both Gorwin and Saint, I'm going to message back to them and say, hey, it's Faradag. We sold the ship. It's some Githyanki are going to come pick it up. Don't attack them.
Are
Okay.
we able to respond at all? Or
You are
is it
able to
brainwave?
respond.
Is it
Yes.
like I write something? Is this a messenger?
It's to your,
bird
it's
that's
in your
flying?
head.
It's in
It's
my
like
brain.
it's a mental message. You have 25 words you can respond with.
Saint's gonna reply with his brain waves. Okay,
Wow.
that's it.
He really puts it with
Okay.
words. That was absolutely beautiful. Oh my god.
Wait, let me do it with my voice changer. One sec.
Yep.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you that
Take
voice
care,
changer makes you
Gaia.
sound like Android 16 from Dragon Ball?
Ooh, that's really good.
Nice. I'll take that as a compliment. Fuck yeah.
With that, go ahead and remove 10 gold from your inventory.
Okay.
All right. As that message gets to you, it's already at this point that you have seen the Githyanki ship pull up next to your own. And after the message comes through is when a very simple plank is tossed across from the bridge, or not the bridge, the deck of their ship to yours. This
The mark
Githyanki ship,
or the
Mark.
the tentacle ship.
to Mark.
Nautiloid. Okay, cool.
So a few things about the ship. Number one, it is simply a galleon. It looks like a normal ship you would see kind of floating along in the sea. Save for some of its sails are not just on top of it, but at its sides, almost extending out like wings. Gorwin, you would immediately recognize this as the Eyebreaker, a galleon ship named specifically after the defeat of the White Eye Guild.
Okay.
That being a former adventuring guild. As they kind of dock over to Mark, though, there's a few muttered words between you and them, but very quickly and swiftly they begin to detach the Nautiloid vessel from Mark and attach it to their galleon ship.
Do they attach it using their own equipment or ours?
With their own equipment. They leave yours behind.
Cool.
And with that, very quickly, they begin to coast off underneath the dock, heading into the lower portions of the city where they came from. It's at this time that you would also see flitters approaching on the horizon. But upon seeing that the Nautiloid vessel is no longer at the dock, these elven aircraft turn and flitter back toward the elven armada ship hanging in low orbit. It would be at this time that the group that had gone ashore, if they wished to, could return back to the ship.
That's where I was going to go
That's
after
where
the
Verona was
communication.
heading.
Alright.
Saints
I'll go
waiting
back
to
to
greet
Mark
them
too.
at the front door.
All right. Nearly immediately you see all of the group returning back toward the ship in this very quick moment.
I trust there was no trouble.
Sure. We'll go with that.
I mean, really, yeah, no trouble. You saw they came in to take it. We're good to go. We got the money.
Marcy March, I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
You would be correct.
Mm.
As Marcy says this, Verona slowly turns around and she'd go, "Yeah, and you want to know why there was any trouble?" And she'll
Because I-
look Marcy in the eyes
because somebody can't keep her mouth shut.
I didn't like that she made you sit on her lap. I thought it was not nice. I didn't like it.
I was clearly enjoying it.
I didn't like it. Marcy will just shrug. Anyway.
Pharaoh Dag would say to
Maybe
Marsh.
hit the air dramatically and then storm off.
Pharaoh Dag would look at Marcy and say, Marcy, maybe next time you don't come with us into the pirate den.
I liked the pirates. They liked my song.
You didn't like them. They had someone chained up and you tried to free him.
I did try to free them. I will not lie.
They had somebody chained up.
They did.
It was a
He was
bard.
very good at playing his song.
I know. We could have had him.
So you would have just rescued him from one form of slavery and forced him into another?
Well, until we find his wife and kids that he has.
God, we're bad people.
I can also,
Sounds like a very
if you want more musicians, I can also play a few instruments. I mean, I would be happy to pitch in every once in a while.
Oh, we could form
Can
a
you play
band,
a
and then we
song?
could become better than my family's band, and then we could have a friend band.
I'm not interested in a friend band. Just
That's
if it
so
takes,
lame.
if it just
So
takes your
lame.
mind off of other things, and I.
That all being said, do we have the money for repairs?
Oh, we do. Yeah, we have a lot of it. I don't know how much.
Excellent. Where do we go do that?
Well, I need to pay back.
Well, that'll come
the
out of
owl
your.
man.
That'll have to come out of your end. Chip, would you be so kind as to split it, and then we can all forward some for repairs. Marcy can pay off her tab out of her portion, and everyone else can get more stuff.
I don't really want to know if I want to pay it. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be back here anyway, so like.
I imagine we'll be back here at some point.
Yeah. It's fine.
Being as this is the biggest dock on the planet.
Yeah, it is. Ugh.
All right, there's 8 of us, right?
Mhm.
All right, so we each get 125.
Nice.
Leave one for Pipsqueak.
However, you guys are looking to pay for repairs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The total cost for repairs for it's very minor damage will be 100 gold pieces.
That's fine.
Just get 100 each.
So the total for repairs is 100?
The total for repairs is 100, and you spent 10 already.
Yeah.
So then split 8 ways.
Well, the 10 will come out of my end. That's fine.
Yeah, 10 came out of
That comes
Pharaoh
out.
Dag.
That comes out of my end. That's fine. So I'd be at 115 if that was the case.
All right, so then we will each get
125.
No, because we're gonna do it out of 900 now instead of 1,000 because we have to take 100 out for repairs. So that comes it's 112.5 a person. So
that'd be
if some people want to take 113, some people take 112. Then
I'll take 112.
Well, no, because we can just split it to silver.
Yeah, you're right. We can convert it.
So we can just
All right. So then everybody gets 112 gold and 5 silver pieces.
Yeah.
While you guys divvy that out, I'm gonna go grab some water.
Okay.
Hopefully, I don't have to pay any more bribes out of my end.
Period.
I love you, Alex, but your background noise is killing me.
I'm sorry. I'm going to mute myself.
Alex, do you have like a static mic or you use like a headset?
No, I'm on my phone right now, and I'm probably going to be on my phone while I'm home because it's easy for me to mute and deafen myself on my phone rather than on my computer.
Okay.
Fair enough. Just asking.
Your sound quality is pretty good considering you're on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good at least. Yeah. I just know that the background noise is definitely going to be present, so that's why
Gotcha.
I'm trying my best.
Well, that's why I was
used to
asking,
using
because
my computer.
there are some things that can be adjusted to fix the background noise, and that's why I was asking. So I might be able to
Oh shit.
figure that out. So
I'll figure. Oh. Ooh. What?
Yeah. So
I'm fixing it. Hold on. No, that didn't fix anything. Okay.
No.
no. Close, but no cigar. We'll fix
Alex,
it
you
later.
have an iPhone?
Yeah.
You can, if you just pull down, like from the top, like open up the widget bar. If you're using your microphone, you should have that option that lets you choose like voice isolation.
Yup, I got it. Can I use it? Voice
Yeah.
isolation?
Yeah.
No, it's not letting me click on it.
Oh, well then, never mind.
They're currently unavailable. Why are they currently unavailable?
Yeah, I check on it in a little bit. Like, we can do this next time. I just thought, again, there are ways we can fix that so that you don't have to mute every time, because I know that gets annoying too.
Yeah, I mean, it's chill. I don't really mind it. It's just I forget to do it sometimes. But also, in addition to that, I'm multitasking because I have a 10-page paper due tomorrow. So I'm like editing it. So like I'm playing and editing. So I'm flipping through pages and stuff like that. So it's a little loud. I won't lie.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Faradag. Oh my god, he's here.
All right. What would you all like to do?
She's gonna squeal with excitement because like this is the first time she's ever gotten money in her entire life.
I'm sorry, what?
You guys are getting paid?
You guys are getting paid?
I get it.
I would just like to share something real quick.
Yeah, Michael? Is another one of those stories?
I'm sorry, who said that?
Me.
No, I think it's something that you'll enjoy.
Yeah?
I just put it in memes.
Oh my
I don't laugh.
Oh my god. Clyde!
Holy shit. Okay, that's pretty good.
I love Clyde.
That's solid.
I'm gonna play. I'm trying to think of what Clyde's favorite song would be. Okay, come back to me.
Okay. But I also go to I'd like to open up my sack of blasters that I took last time, and I'd go over to Marcy and say, hey, I noticed your other blaster had a rapid unscheduled disassembly.
Yes.
Would you like a second one?
I would love a second one. Thank you.
And so I hand her one of the ones from the bag and say, make sure to clean this one.
Ooh.
No, I mean like clean it so it doesn't explode again.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best. I know how to use them. I know how to clean them. It's just annoying.
I will say really quick, these blasters are much dingier and poorly made than the one you have currently. It only does a d6 of damage.
Okay. I'll still take it anyway to be polite.
Okay.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
now that I've acquired some currency, can I go back to the market and purchase bullets and materials to fix firearms?
Absolutely. So your firearm is $250, which means you'll need about like 65 gold pieces to repair it one time in the future.
Is that what?
It's a quarter of the total price. Yeah.
Okay.
And then for bullets, I would say,
Point
yeah.
gold pieces for 20 rounds, according to D&D Beyond.
Collection. Hold on a sec.
But do you need to pay for rounds if the bullets are not round?
Were we doing bullets? I thought we were doing like a cooldown or something. Was the
Can I
how
pay
you-
for
That's why I said you need to be checking ammunition last time.
Well, you said check your reload. Yeah. You worded it differently, so I figured you just meant like.
I said both. I said ammunition and reload. One sec. Where are you seeing the price for these?
I just look it up. I manage inventory, and it's weight negligible, cost 0.2 gold pieces, bundle
For
size
pepper
20.
box bullets.
For the pepper box bullet.
Double check.
And it may be because I have the feet that actually gives me the ability to craft it.
Somebody say
No.
feet.
No, I can see the
Oh,
cost and the bundle size
God.
too under
If-
the.
If
manage
I'm
inventory.
correct, let me double check something.
Sir, put those concrete
I
clappers
think
away.
it's saying 0.2, so that'd be 2 silver
Not the
per
concrete
bullet. But let me
peppers.
double check.
Well, it says bundle size
says bundle
20.
size.
I understand it says bundle, but I just
I'm
wanted.
confused.
1 sec. Pepper box. So hold on. 0.2 times 20 is okay. I did look it up, and I can show you the page real quick. It says the reload property to make range attack each time you attack. So it is 4 gold pieces for a bundle. I could send this to you.
If you say so.
It's on D&D Beyond.
If you.
Yeah, if you could ship that just so I
Say
have it
so.
for stuff. That way I can refer back to it later when I inevitably forget.
I would like to go spend 70 gold pieces, Mr. DM.
70 gold pieces.
Yeah, well, I want material to fix a firearm.
Okay.
And I want 20 rounds of ammo.
So 65 plus 4.
Round it up.
You don't want to spend $69?
69 doll hairs.
Kind of disappointed, but understandable. Who doesn't want to spend 69?
John,
Anyway,
shut the fuck
so,
up.
yes, you are able to go ahead and spend that money at the marketplace, getting both green rock for your weapons as well as material components to repair your gun in the future.
Dan is just not having any of our funnies tonight.
I'm having a bad night. I'm actually
Laughter
having
is the best medicine.
God.
No, medicine's the best medicine. Gosh.
Okay,
Sean, I'm just
doctor.
gonna add gunsmith and material 65 EP.
That should be good.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
can I go pick up a healer's kit or like a medicine kit or something like? I don't know what the item is, but
A healer's kit, yes.
Yeah.
A healer's kit is 5 gold pieces.
can I just snag one of those bad boys?
Absolutely.
Can I sell
Sweet.
off the rest of these guns in this bag?
Yes. One moment.
Oh my God, your Bitmoji on Snapchat can wear Crocs. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Gotta put them in sport mode too.
They
For the
are in
guns,
sport mode.
They're in sport mode.
Sport mode.
for the guns themselves, it'll be 100 gold pieces, and for the ammunition, 40.
Okay. Is their ammunition the same type of ammunition, or?
It is, but it's not fitted for like actual.
Okay,
guns.
so I
You'd have
couldn't.
to get
I couldn't load it. Okay, fair enough.
You couldn't yet, but you could probably like have someone melt it down and reconfigure it. It just
Or-
wouldn't be as much.
Yeah, I could just go buy more ammo.
Or you could just buy more. Yeah.
So that's 140 for that. Can
Yep.
I then just buy? Can I buy 40 worth of bullets?
40 worth of bullets, so that'd be 10 times 20. You won't be able to carry all of that on you.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll just throw
It's
it back in
200
the.
rounds.
I'll throw it back in the sack, and I'll just keep some. Like, I'll, you know,
Yeah.
that way I have a
I'd say with
repository.
like a gun belt, you should be able to carry comfortably about 50.
How much would a gun belt be?
No, I'm just saying. I would assume you guys already. have
Okay,
one.
I figured I had one, but I didn't know. How much would a bandolier be?
That's what I mean.
Well, no, I
Like,
well
a
because I figure
bandolier
I
gun
could do like
belt.
a belt with pouches and then do like a bandolier, like do two.
I'm saying like at max with any kind of gear that you have,
Oh, okay,
unless
gotcha.
specified later, it would be about 50 bullets.
Okay.
To get
Cool,
a bag of or try and find a bag of holding.
A bag of holding.
And then just fill it with bullets.
Yeah, how much for a bag of holding, Sean?
One
Do they
sec. I
have
think
those
so.
in the market?
Let me see. I think someone might be selling one.
We should just shoot your gun into the bag of holding like a bunch of times and then close it up and shake it up and then go up to someone and open the bag in their face.
There is no bags of holding for sale at the moment.
No
in
worries.
the Galactic Marketplace.
There are
how many
bags of holding for sale.
That was 200 rounds, right, Sean?
200 rounds, yes.
Okay.
Is anyone selling coal in the market?
Yes.
Can I buy some?
How much?
Maybe like 5 pieces.
5 pieces of coal?
Yep.
What is this for? For a spell?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say for 5 pieces of coal, that's probably about 5 silver.
I'll bet. Okay.
Everyone's buying things, and I'm making my Bitmoji look pretty.
Sometimes
Not
you
even
just need
lying.
a sweet shopping trip.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need like stuff, yo. Does
I
anyone
can
have?
tell you what you guys find in the marketplace.
Can I find a laser rifle?
No.
Damn.
I can tell you what's currently being sold that's like out of the norm.
Okay, what's up?
I would love to hear it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
This is a Quija bar. This is, and many other vendors kind of sprinkled throughout.
Okay.
You would find an alchemy jug for 200 gold pieces.
Okay.
You would find an amulet of the plains for 35,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
A potion of flying for 9,000 gold pieces. Glamored studded leather for 5,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Dimensional shackles for 3,000 gold pieces. A mind blade longsword, 5,000 gold pieces. Eyes of minute seeing, 2,000 gold pieces. A potion of fire breath, 150 gold pieces. Potion of greater healing, 300 gold pieces. And a potion of mind reading, 200 gold pieces.
Neatos. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Alchemy jug could be handy if we need a lot of mayonnaise.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Did I stutter?
I just want to make sure I'm hearing what you're saying.
While after I get my ammo, I'm gonna drop off all but 50 rounds over at the at Mark. And that's 50 rounds with my pistols reloaded, and then I'm gonna actually go check in to see if that one guy paid off his debt.
Which guy?
The guy in the beginning.
Oh, him. Okay.
Because if not, I'm gonna go put a hole in him.
Go ahead and roll survival with advantage because you kind of know his schedule. For everyone else, as that is going on, though, is anybody else doing anything throughout the city or on Mark or anything like that? Well, I'll go one at a time. So, Callisto, are you doing anything in this time while you're still at dock?
Ask Verona first.
No.
Okay.
What? I don't know.
All right.
I'm
We'll
gonna
start,
I don't fucking know. I'm taking my fucking Bitmoji.
we'll start with Chipolomew.
Chipolomew doesn't have anything particular he wants to do at this time.
Okay. Gorwin?
Gorwin is going to be studying the gun. He would like to begin, well, not begin, but continue his blueprint.
Okay. What was your roll last time? Did I have you write that down,
Yes,
or did I?
It was 22.
Okay. Go ahead and roll again. Just general intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence plus proficiency will be a number. A not great number.
What's the
That
total?
is a total of 8, 7.
Okay. Go ahead and track that for me as well. Marcy March, anything you're doing?
Yes, I would like to play Clyde's favorite song, which is the Copacabana song by Barry Manilow. and he will do a costume change.
I'm so
Because
glad
that
you
is
picked
canon
that
now.
out.
Michael's
And-
like opening a Photoshop, like, oh, okay.
He will need a Hawaiian shirt, but no sunglasses because he needs to be able to run around in his tubes. So instead of dancing, he just goes absolutely ape shit, like running through the tubes. And then Marcy thinks that's the funniest thing ever, so she's just kind of like following him around the ship as he runs, and she's playing the song. And it's just like, can I play the song on Maroon Hive?
I think Sean's just gonna just doing it.
Oh wait, I know what I want to do. No, I know.
Yay.
We'll get down there in just a minute. As the Marcy is doing that, Saint, anything you're doing?
Yeah, Saint's gonna have a chat with Marcy.
Okay.
At some point, I don't know when, just about the potential for upgrading Mark in terms of weaponry, if they're gonna be continuing on like adventures and doing patrols like this. Just Saint thinks is just like we should have more weapons and capabilities of that nature. What does Marcy think about that?
Alex?
Yes?
Did you not hear anything he said?
I heard nothing that he said.
Alex!
No, it's so low.
Sorry,
Okay.
I was kind of leaning back a little bit, so.
Okay.
You might need to turn him up because I have him. He
Yeah.
sounds pretty level to me. So.
I just turned him up right now. I thought I had him up pretty high, but then I looked and it was not very high. I'm so sorry. Can you repeat yourself?
Yeah. So Saint's gonna have just a little talk with Marcy just about upgrading the ship's weaponry. Like if she would be fine with upgrading Mark in terms of gunnage power.
Mm-hmm.
And just like see what her thoughts are on that matter. Like, hey, would you be fine with?
Yeah, I
seeing if
mean,
we could add weapons to the ship.
yeah, as long as you don't touch the decorations, you can upgrade whatever you want. I'm fine with that. It just, I have a certain vibe inside with the decorations, so just don't touch those. But you can upgrade whatever. That's fine.
Of course, I wouldn't want to interfere with your
Yes.
decor.
Yes.
And
thank
then,
you.
so Saint would probably go out and see if there's any sort of place on the docks or in the market where you can find like ship upgrades and like weaponry of that nature.
You can at the dock. I will say it is full price at the dock. You would know that at the Wayfarers Guild, though, they do have a quartermaster for their single little dock area that is willing to add attachments at a discounted rate.
Is the Wayfarers Guild at the sort of dock area, or is it
Different dock. They have their own dock.
They have their own
it
little
like-
area.
Are we talking like different city or
No, same city, just not at the docks.
Could Saint take a little jaunt over there and see what's up?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
I'm
gonna do that.
One moment.
Just for question's sake, would it have been cheaper to repair it there too?
Not repairs wouldn't be too much of a difference.
Okay.
100 for repairs would not be all that insane. That's like
No, that
like
sounds
a job.
that sounds very reasonable. Well, you said there was like some windows cracked and stuff, and groaning
like simple,
metal,
like aesthetic stuff.
Yeah, we needed some structural estimates and some guy to come in and hit it with a hammer a couple times.
Probably get like bars on those windows, but that's just me.
Seems a bit
No, we need to get like battleship guns on it, like
That's what I'm
14-inch
looking
guns.
for, like just to see what is available in terms of weapon upgrades.
Like, you just go,
I'm sure they're gonna be too expensive for me to afford them.
We should be able to blow up a small island.
I will get to you in just a moment, Saint. We are going to jump to Verona and Callisto, though.
Yeah,
what are you both doing in this time?
Oh, well, I was going to ask if in the city, two things. Is there a library, or is there a shop that looks like they sell, like, specifically, like, magical items? Like, they're like, ooh, magic, whimsy, you know what I'm talking about?
No shops like that really exist outside of the marketplace. The marketplace, the items I read earlier are pretty much the only things of interest that would kind of like jump out that
Well,
are.
I don't care about the items. I care about the people.
I would say it'd be in the marketplace, and the most drawing person there for magical affinity would probably be a Quija bar. However, you would also you would know, especially Callisto, would know of the Arconic Trading Guild, which are blue giants that are those that are kind of accredited with creating spelljammers and the spelljamming helms.
Okay, what about the library? That's what I was asking.
For libraries, not really, outside of just little small ones here and there. There's nothing overly grand here in Citadel. It's not a very intellectually what's the word? Capable city.
Bro, you probably know what I'm trying to do.
Not entirely.
Mm.
Go ahead and message me what you're looking for.
Oh, okay.
I have kitten on my lap.
Cat.
Kitten is asleep.
Kitten does the cat stuff.
Oh, I'll be forward with you. You're not gonna find anything about that here.
Okay, then I'm doing
Not,
that.
yeah, not in Citadel. Callisto, anything on top of that?
Callisto is gonna ditch Verona and go hang out with Chip.
Okay. A little bit halfway through the adventure of Verona and Callisto leaves. And
I never left.
find-
I was always on the ship.
Oh, you just didn't go out at all?
You know, I didn't do nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you went and looked around at stuff.
No, I didn't even go nowhere.
Okay. So Callisto goes and hangs out with Chip.
Yep.
Okay. As that is going on, I'm going to cut back to Faradag McLean. Going through the proper channels and searching for this man, you do come to find out that he did not pay in full, but he was able to pay enough that the bounty for him was removed, and now he is working for this anonymous source that is he owed money to originally.
Gotcha. Did you even know what my role was?
You said it, didn't you?
I don't know if I did, but it was high, so I just wanted to make sure.
I thought it was like 24.
Yeah, it was 24. I just didn't know if you heard it.
Okay. Okay.
I said it kind of quietly because someone started talking right then. I was like, oh.
Okay, yeah, I thought I heard it. Okay. With that, Saint, you enter into the Wayfarers Guild, where you're immediately greeted with a, "Oh wow, well, hey, how are you, bud?" And you see
Oh, no.
Sacred Starflight kind of waddle toward you.
We are well, though we ran into some trouble on our way to the Flaywind. An Alloy vessel
Oh my,
approached and attacked.
oh my, my stars and garters! I hope that you and your friends are okay.
We are quite fine. We were able to subdue the crew violently and took their ship. We have since sold it, and now we are looking to upgrade our defensive capabilities.
Wow, that's just something. All right. Well, yeah. You know, bring your ship over here. We can look into maybe getting some gear from it. I can go ahead and wake up old Balthazar Aberford. He should be able to come on over and take a look at your ship and see what we can get added to it. Okay?
I see. Before we bring the ship over, however, may I see? Do you have a catalog of sorts that I may look through?
Oh, I don't, but Aberford probably will.
Very well. Can you get him for me? I would be very pleased to speak with him.
Oh yeah, 1 minute. And he kind of drops onto his belly and kind of skids off through one of the corridors. Returning in just a bit, you hear like a little like crash and a rattle, and if you like, as you see emerging from the other side of the hall, this dark, like almost like when the door opens, it has like this like miasma pour out of it. You see this well dressed, but the clothes are far from well anymore. Hadozi man. Hadozi are like if monkeys and sugar gliders like came together and had children. And he kind of stumbles out carrying this large bottle in one of his hands, and he goes, "Well, hi there. Can I help you?"
Yes, I am looking to make some upgrades to my my cruise ship's defensive capabilities. I was wondering what you had to offer.
He just kind of stares through you.
Saint just stares back unblinkingly because he doesn't have eyelids. He's a robot.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Thank you.
Yes, I am looking to upgrade our ship. Do you have... Can you hear me? Hello?
No, what?
Oh, goodness. And Saint's gonna raise his voice, but I'm not gonna...
Hold up. Saint's gonna raise his voice, but I'm not gonna raise my voice because I don't want to yell in my house.
Fair.
So he's gonna raise his voice a few volumes of magnitude, and speak to him.
We are looking for upgrades to our ship.
No, you should have said so. I could certainly help
I
there.
did.
What was that?
Ah,
What kind of upgrades are you looking for?
weaponry.
Oh, okay, I could probably find some weapons.
Excellent. Lead the way.
What? Well, I don't have them.
What?
I have to buy them
Oh.
and install them.
Hmm. What sort of upgrades can you offer?
Weapons.
What sort of weapons?
Really big ones, ship ones for ships.
Yes, but what sort of...
I'm sorry, what?
What? What sort of ship weapons?
Oh, big fuckers. Just really like and he puts his hands together and makes like an explosion, like
That will do. How much are they?
A few thousand gold pieces.
Oh, Lord. Very well. That will be all.
Okay, man. Bye.
Goodbye, and thank you.
All right. As you begin to leave, Sakharin slides over to you and goes, "Oh, before you go, Mr. Robot, sir."
Saint.
Oh, Mr. Saint. I was hoping, that you and your compatriots could do another little assignment for me.
In addition to our patrol to Flaywind.
Well, it sounds like you already did your patrol.
Oh, we have not gone to Flaywind yet. We sustained damages during the attack and had to return.
Oh, if I'm being honest with you, I kind of just sent y'all out there, as like a little what's a good
Team
word
builder.
for it?
A test of sorts.
Yeah, like to just kind of get your feet wet a little bit, like dip them in the pool.
Very well.
If you killed some mind flayers, I mean, point proven. I do so say myself.
Indeed.
So, no, I'm more comfortable giving you some like actual assignments. I mean, you can go to the Flaywind. It's not that interesting, if I'm being really honest with you. You probably did the most interesting thing that anyone in the guild's done in the last year.
That is concerning, but go on.
But yeah, so I was thinking of doing something a little more exciting. Cargo transport. How does that sound?
That does sound wonderful.
Thank goodness. All right. So, I'll just come with you.
To the ship?
Yeah, to the ship.
Very well. It'll be this way.
All right. He gets on his belly and starts to slide with you.
Is
Yeah,
Marcy
Saint's
still
gonna-
playing the little song, by the way, Alex?
Yes, she is. Copacabana is still playing.
At the Copa, Copacabana.
So I just want to point out that Verona is in that same room, and at the corner of her eye, Marcy could perhaps, maybe, and a slight chance, see Verona just, nodding her head a little bit to the music, vibing a bit. Just want to add that.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We got a nod. Okay.
All right.
They're nodding.
We got a nod.
Get them.
With other individuals returning from their adventures throughout Citadel, you eventually return back to the ship Saint, finding yourself the last one to return, having Mr. Saccharin kind of waddling up next to you, boarding onto Mark.
So
We have
I'll
another
just-
mission.
Ah! Jesus Christ.
Who?
Forgive me.
That's a buddy of mine. Anyways.
Well, hi there, everybody. I heard it was a pretty exciting day.
Saccharin, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. So, honestly, I have a really good friend of mine, Miss Ami. She used to be in the guild. She's requesting some help, some cargo transport to her and her people out on the other side of Warren. And I thought that, after hearing about your brave adventure, that y'all would, be pretty good candidates for it.
What's it pay?
Oh, this is kind of like a favor to me, for like having you in the guild and stuff. But
Don't you
what I
pay
could,
me to be in the guild?
I mean, like in a manner of speaking, I guess. But how about this? If you do this assignment for me, I can go ahead and upgrade one of your weapons on your ship for you.
Those sound like a good deal. They are quite expensive, as I learned from my conversation with the quartermaster.
Yeah, I can make your ballista up top into a nice little arbalist.
Those sound quite nice.
Yeah, really
You
good
all
range on
find
'em.
this agreeable?
Don't have like a cannon or anything.
Oh, we do, but that's way too expensive.
Are you
Or like,
using the cannon?
Oh no, sorry, we don't like have one like on us. We have to purchase it from a vendor.
Gotcha. I see. What's the cargo?
Oh, the cargo, it's just some seeds and some vegetables and some farm equipment. Oh, and 2 cows.
Gotcha, but no like drugs or anything crazy.
No, it's just a little cargo run over to a nearby little settlement.
Cows?
Yeah, 2 cows.
Like regular cows, not like alien space cows or anything? Just cows?
Yeah, just cows.
Just a bear?
Shut the fuck out of here.
I've never seen cows.
This place is
before.
weird.
I'm kind of excited. Clyde, I'm gonna kind of look up at Clyde as he's running through his little tube. We're gonna see cows, Clyde.
He stops and he looks at you, and then he just continues to scurry along.
Okay, period. That means he's
very
happy.
excited.
He's very excited.
Oh, but yeah, so we'll be giving you that little upgrade. However, there is a little bit of a stipulation, kind of an old guild rule, which is kind of important for this mission. Unfortunately, the place that you're traveling to, they're not really knowledgeable on spelljamming or the whole universal kind of stuff. So, unfortunately, you're not gonna really be able to expose yourselves, or any of like the spelljamming ships or your weapons and stuff like that. Okay.
As he says expose himself, you see Faradag just slightly glance at Marcy through his helmet with his helmet, and then kind of just turn back.
What? I can be low key sometimes.
No, expose yourself.
Oh. Well, I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna.
Oh
That
yeah,
you,
don't do that either. That's kind of a no go for us.
oh no, I'm not my mother, so I won't do that.
Sorry, what?
Hmm?
Oh,
Verona would quickly stand up at that. Anyways, what do they know there then?
Oh, they know, just kind of the normal stuff. Uh, swords and magic, and they don't know about those. And he kind of points at the gun, and then he points around at him. He's like, or any of this. So, you're gonna be landing a few miles away, where Ami's gonna meet with you, and then she's gonna be helping you transport some of the cargo. Okay.
Why don't we just bring it to her and she transport it?
Well, it's kind of part of the mission.
I'm just trying to understand what's the problem with them seeing the ship?
So in that specific part of Warren, they kind of outlawed spell jamming. And so if it's found, we could be held liable. And if we're held liable, that means the Arcanic Guild might be able to go ahead and ban us from spell jamming.
That would be bad.
Yeah, it's kind of a rare rule. It happened a little bit more when we were kind of traveling in the phlogiston. But nowadays it's kind of obsolete, save for a few special interests.
Well, that's phlogistics.
I'm sorry, what was that, Bartholomew?
Nothing.
All right. So I can go ahead and bring on the supplies and the cattle. Then we can load them on right here. I could show you the location, and then we can get you all going. Sound good?
Yeah, do the cows need any like special treatment or anything? Like,
Well, just some water. It shouldn't be a long trip. No more than a few hours, I'd
okay,
say.
what do cows even eat?
Oh, I think they eat strawberries
Oh,
and other seeded fruits.
I got those. I have seeded fruits.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I
Okay,
don't think we'll need to feed them. It's a quick
I'm gonna
fix.
feed them so many strawberries.
Oh God. All right. Well, pleasure doing business. I'm gonna go ahead and get Mr. Aberford to start ordering some of the things that he might need in order to make that upgrade. Okay.
You said these people are okay with seeing magic and swords.
Oh, like yeah, just not that none of them those fancy like high tech weapons or the spell jamming ships.
Gotcha.
So long as they don't see it or kind of suspect anything, yeah, should be good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and send over Mr. Otoma, or sorry, Mrs. Otoma. She can start kind of getting everything set into place for you. Okay.
Sounds very good.
Yeah, all right. Pleasure doing business with you, good folks. Keep up the good fight. And then he turns and he slides off into the distance.
Is it just me, or does he annoy all of us?
Hmm.
Just
He's
something
not the
about
worst
him.
boss we've had.
Just about
He
him.
is a good soul.
He kind of rubs me the wrong way. Mainly because he stopped paying me like 3 weeks ago. He keeps just saying, "Hey, if you just do it to me as a favor for letting you win the guild." He approached me about joining the guild. Really weird.
Perhaps he is desperate.
Starting to wonder if this guild's running out of money. Which
But if
is
he's desperate, why wouldn't he pay? I feel like the more desperate you are, the more willing you are to pay someone, you know?
Perhaps money is the reason he is desperate.
like I was
Ah,
saying, it might be time for me to find a new guild if you can't pay. It's kind of the whole bounty hunting 101. You hunt people for money.
hmm.
If they don't have money, then I really can't hunt people for free. I need to eat.
Technically, we're just doing a delivery.
I got that part, but I'm just saying, lately he's been giving me a lot of IOUs.
I will say those upgrades to ships did run very expensive. They were all in the thousands
Well, he's probably got like some parts hidden somewhere.
Could be, but I do believe we are getting our money for it for this mission.
Fair enough.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Does anybody else do anything?
I'm just here to do what I'm told.
So, Shawn, he said we needed to go where to pick up the stuff?
They said that they would be coming to you, and then after that, the destination would be revealed, and then you'd be able to go there.
Okay, fantastic. So we're just waiting.
Okay. After a few hours, eventually, the cargo is brought to the ship, being loaded on by Miss Otoma Thunderbrace, the Leonin female, as well as some of you that might be inclined to help her, as well as 2 cows that are brought up the ramp.
I'm helping with the cows. I'm gonna help clean up the cows.
I imagine like you're trying to lead them with strawberries, and they're just like, "What the fuck?"
I'm like placing them down on the ground for them. Like that's for you. Like I'm making like a trail of strawberries.
They're just walking over though.
What? Wait. How? What? Hyde will probably eat them though, and then just like follow the cows and try not to get squished. If he gets squished, I'm going to riot.
All right. As you,
Clyde needs to make a deck save.
No, he doesn't.
Clyde needs to make 6 deck saves.
As the ship is loaded up, eventually you are shown the area on the other side of Warren that you will be landing at. It is a simple kind of like open field a few miles northeast of the small village of Stathmore. This is kind of like your typical fantasy village.
And we need
Isn't
to
that
like
just
park
lovely?
outside of it, right?
Yep,
Like,
you're gonna.
away from it.
The field is marked where you will meet Ami,
How much?
and then
Okay.
and then with Ami, that you will help her transport to the village, and then your contract will be complete.
Sounds good.
Right.
Fair. I am when we land, I am actually going to I'm going to leave one of my pistols behind, hide the other one, lose the gun belts. So I'm just gonna keep, a couple bullets shoved into a couple pouches on a belt, and then my rapier.
Okay. Before we get to that, though, are you guys flying to the destination now?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
Marcy is the captain, so
I'm ready to captain away.
All right. With that, it is one of the night times when your spelljammer comes to life and hums with energy and begins to skitter and float upward into the sky before turning, banking, and beginning to fly, cruising through the upper atmosphere of the system.
Good to have you
Eventually coming to the other side of Warren a few hours later. If you would like, feel free to take a long rest at this time.
Oh, thank
And
goodness.
with that, we will be returning in. Everybody be back here at 8:20, so about 8 minutes.
Cool.
back.
Okay.
So feel free to use the bathroom or anything like that.
We will be right back.
Jesus Christ, so fucking hot in my house. I am sweating so much.
So, just as a note to you, when I do that for the stream, it still keeps the audio for a minute. So whenever I go to break on the stream,
you come into a low valleyed landscape, multiple different trees, ruins, even a few villages scattered throughout. You can even see a city in the distance. But as you grow closer, you do eventually come to see down below that open field that you know that you are meant to meet with this supposed person, Ami. What would you like to do? Okay.
So we're above the field right now.
You are in the clouds currently, yes.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
I know I have to spell jam. Can the cows be in the spell jamming room with me?
I don't think they can fit.
Okay. Is there a window in the cow room?
There are a few windows in the cargo area, yes.
Period. I'm going in the cow room.
Okay.
So I can spell jam, but also like kind of show Clyde what a cow is.
Okay.
I mean, you could have done that before we like.
You're
left.
doing that as you guys have arrived at your destination?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the place look like, by the way? Can we see the
Wait, which place?
like that we're arriving to?
There is no, not yet. Not right now. All it is below you is a lush, open like continent full of rivers and mountains and valleys, a few villages, as well as a city off in the distance.
Okie doke.
Is anyone?
Are there any streams?
There's a few.
Lovely.
Is there anyone in the field currently?
You're a bit too high up to see. Right now, I would assume the spelljammer is just simply floating within the clouds as Marcy March is showing Clyde cows in the back of the ship.
Yeah.
After arriving at the destination.
Yeah. I mean,
But
if I can still see outside, I'll still like pilot it and stuff. But like, I want to hang out with
I
the
don't-
cow.
I
No,
don't
that's
know-
fine.
I don't know
Just
how
what
much
are you
you
doing?
can see for landing from this room.
Oh, can I not see the? I'll just
You
yeah,
should be able to.
yeah. I'll just
I feel like showing your hamster cows while flying a spaceship is like texting and driving times like 1,000.
100%.
What are
To
you
be
doing
fair,
hitting
there's not
the
a
clouds?
lot to hit.
But like,
It
it's
is
okay.
Marcy March though.
It is. I'm gonna yell out to the rest of the to like the rest of everyone, mostly Faradag though, like because he's my navigation guy. Like, is it good to land? Should I land now, or are we gonna keep going? Like, is this a good place to land? I think it looks good.
When did I become your navigator guy? Yeah, right here appears to be the spot.
All right, cool. I'm gonna land the ship.
Okay. Over the course of the next few minutes, Mark begins to descend with a little flutter, though, moving lower and lower, and eventually coming to land in the open field, miles away from the village of Stathmore. On descent, for those of you looking outside, especially Saint, who asked earlier, you would see that the field at the far end of it, the northern end of it, would have somebody in like on the side. You see two large carts, and attached to both of them is each of them has one massive weasel, almost the size of a horse, pulling it. As you come to land, you would see that there is a woman standing there. She begins to approach the spelljammer as well. Very slow, though. It is at this moment that you all recognize that the woman that you have been sent to meet up with is, in fact, a turtle. Which, for those who do not know, is a turtle person.
You're a turtle person.
I could gather.
Turtle. I love
Turtle.
All right. And as the ship comes to land, what would you like to do?
Gonna lead the cows outside.
All right. You begin to lead the cows outside. Upon exiting the craft and having Mark kind of go into their quieter state, Ami, who's approaching, goes, "Why, hello there.
Are you the spelljammers I've been expecting?
We are indeed.
My pleasure. I used to be a spelljammer, you know, as well.
Ow. Really?
I don't believe I know you, but yes, I'm sure you were a spelljammer.
Oh, yes, it was quite a long time ago. Well before any of you, I would assume.
Oh, wow.
Gorwin kind of like peeks out and like,
Is that Gorwin?
Oh my god, you know him?
Gorwin nods and reaches out his arms.
Oh, Gorwin! She begins to step forward slowly. It takes the better part of a minute for her to reach you.
I walk forward to greet her.
Okay. She wraps her turtle leathery arms around you.
Because it's been too long, Gorwin.
It has been quite some time. How are you?
Old.
You still have that humor.
Of course. Never leaves us turtles. We have too much time to think.
Right, well, shall I help you?
Of course, it'd be very helpful. We just gotta get the cargo off and then on to the transporters.
Well, I got the cows off. They don't like strawberries. I was told they would eat them. I was really disappointed.
Oh, they like them time to time, but
And she waves out to them, and you see them chewing on the grass.
they much prefer grass for their daily nutrient.
I've been lied to.
That sounds about right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, anyway, here are your cows. Marcy's gonna look really conflicted now.
I think the experience of cows has been ruined for Marcy.
Yeah, just a little bit. Well, not like too much. She still likes cows, but like,
Oh my
she
god.
feels a little betrayed.
Cows? Never heard of them.
Never liked them. Never heard of them.
Friendship ended with cows.
Why would you do this to me?
As Verona walks out the ship, she'd sort of give Marcy a little like sympathetic pat on the shoulder before
Thank
walking
you.
down.
Thank you.
Well, who are you?
Oh, did she ask Verona that?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm faded. Okay. It's been a really bad anxiety day. Okay. Verona would sort of just look over to the turtle woman and give her a smile, and she'd just say, Verona.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. Are you Gorwin's girlfriend?
Oh,
Gorwin like
most
looks over
definitely
and
not.
just, no.
And Verona
Oh,
would look over to Gorman and then back to the woman, and she'd be like, no.
he's a nice boy. And
She pats your cheek, Gorwin.
She just like nod, like as you do like to a little grandma, placing her hand over her. She's like, I'm sure he is. And then she'd try and walk off again.
all right.
Greetings.
Wow! Oh, you're interesting.
Yes, I am alive. Hello.
Well, I didn't doubt that. You're a what are you?
I believe the term is warforged.
Indeed. I am a sentinel. From
I'm sorry. I'm blanking on the name, Shawn. It's Haven, right?
Divine.
Divine. Sorry. I knew it was in that realm.
I am from Divine.
Oh,
I am a priest of the Titan.
oh, the Titan. That's very lucrative profession.
I suppose.
Well, you're always welcome here. However, for the villagers, we'll just call you a golem.
Seems a little. You know what? Never mind.
Plot twist, they're
Oh,
just
no.
Minecraft villagers. Holy shit.
Aw.
You bring them. You open up the crates. It's just emeralds.
It's just emerald.
Oh my god.
They give you 3 carrots for delivering the shipment.
A book.
Hey, all right. We'll be good at taking everything down. Are you all ready to set out to Strathmore?
Good to me.
I believe so.
I mean, yeah.
I believe so.
All right. Right this way.
And she begins to lead you all on to the area where you kind of like board up onto the ships. And with that, you begin down the trail.
Wait, I have
for-
a question for the
Go ahead.
old lady. I have a
Yep.
question. So you're like old. Do you like make like cookies and stuff like that? Like if like with traveling with you, are you gonna like make us stuff? Because that'd be pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Oh,
Marcy, you can't just ask any old lady if she'll bake you cookies.
I'm not sure, and I
Yeah.
miss my grandma, and she reminds me of my grandma, except if my grandma was a turtle.
You can't ask people why they're not black.
It's
Michael.
Cat, don't hit my microphone.
What was that about, Michael?
Do you like my joke in meme chat?
No, stop hitting the microphone.
Memes from the vine.
that was solid. That's yep.
All right. As you all begin to travel down the road, I have some very important questions. I'm going to say that Pipsqueak stayed behind to guard the ship for now.
The vessel.
Period.
With that, there are 2 carts. They do need at least one person piloting them, and then the cows need people to be leading them as well. So who is in the first cart?
I'll walk with the cow.
I'll walk
Alright.
with the cows.
I want to walk with the cow.
I'll
What the
take
hell?
the
I'll walk
first
with the
cart
cow.
then, I guess.
I will
since
drive the
everyone's
other
going
cart,
with the
I guess.
cows.
I'll drive the other
Fine.
cart. So, there you go.
Wait, who's on the carts?
Saint and Faradag.
Can I sit on the cart without driving it?
That's what I was just about to ask.
Yeah.
You can if you'd like.
All right, I'm going to because Marcy's been driving for so long.
On
cart
which
are you
one?
on?
Which one are you going to?
I'm gonna just go on, I guess Saints one because I don't know.
Verona will begrudgingly go on Faradag's one.
Okay.
She ain't walking. Those shoes ain't meant for walking. Hell no.
And then who's leading one of the cows?
Bully.
All right, so we have Gorwyn and Callisto,
Yeah.
and then Ami is going to be walking. And then Chip, where are you?
I'll walk towards the front of the pack, not leading a cow, but I'll just kind of be out front.
Okay.
Quick question, Shawn. Just about the
Quick
vessels.
answer.
Is this like a horse-like situation with the weasels? Like, do I have like reins?
Yes.
Okay.
And it is fairly simple to kind of keep them just going down the road at a simple pace.
Is there, by chance, a hat in the cart? I feel like I should be wearing a hat.
There
right
is
now.
a wide brimmed sun hat. Yes.
Yeah, I'll throw that on.
Okay.
Cute.
With the permission of the turtle people.
The granny.
She sees you kind of like holding it up. She goes, "Oh, go ahead. What's my husband's?"
Aww.
Oh, I will be certain to take good care of it. And he pops it on top of his metal chrome dome.
Chrome
She kind of
dome.
gives like a nod and like a little thumbs up, and then she leans over to Gorwyn and she goes, "I've never been married."
Oh my god.
What the Sentinel doesn't know will not hurt him.
Getting absolutely trolled.
Gorwyn kind of like looks back and just like gives a thumbs up.
I can't believe Saint got owned that hard.
Traveling. Oh yeah.
Is it the cows in front or the cows in the back?
It is the cows on the sides.
Okay.
All right. As you all travel down the pathway, you eventually find yourselves coming to the old, cracked ruins of what seems to be like either an old gatehouse or some sort of village that all the houses have withered away, and all that remains are a few of the stone archways. Ami, as she kind of sees it approaching, she goes,
Well, this used to be Strathmore before we went ahead and moved it all those years ago.
Why'd you move it?
Legend says a few things. One of them being that some kindly people came and helped us settle the new land, and it was much more beneficial to us.
So you guys got Trail of Tears?
What's that?
It's a thing I read once.
That seems highly unlikely.
Like, when you're like really sad and then you're like moving and then your tears leave a wet trail behind you like a slug.
Basically, these guys showed up to this other people's land. They're like, hey, are you cool if we hang out here? They're like, yeah. And then over time, they're like, yeah, this is our land now. You can go somewhere else to where we choose. And they kind of moved them into smaller portions of land. And then said, yeah, here's where you live now. That
sounds absolutely horrifying.
Yeah.
It sounds like something that people probably shouldn't put into a fantasy world.
Anyway, well, you know, the World Weaver works in mysterious ways.
Is she gonna look at the camera after she says that?
Actually, she was slowly turning the camera through the entire thing.
As was Pharaoh Dag.
Alright, and then 1 sec. I have to get my water again real quick.
Dude, his water's breaking.
Oh no.
Send help.
Leaves from divine,
flowing so slow,
like tiny fragile shells drifting to the fall.
Hey
little
there,
soldier boy.
Oh my gosh, Alex.
Yeah.
Throughout, like them traveling.
Soldier boy.
Sorry, I had to cough. Throughout them traveling, Verona is gonna look over to Marcy, and then she's gonna look at Clyde, and then she's gonna look at Marcy, and she's gonna ask Marcy if she can hold Clyde.
You can try. I'm just.
Does he bite?
Well, no, he doesn't bite. He just gets shy. I'm gonna take Clyde off of my shoulder and then hand it to Verona. And I'm gonna.
Verona, I need an animal handling check.
Is he gonna fall off? Clyde shits in her hand. She fucking throws Clyde.
She picks up Clyde and suddenly she's in a 70s game show.
I got a 17.
Clyde kind of clambers into your hand, and you see him stare at your palm for an uncomfortable amount of time, as if he's debating biting you. But eventually he just kind of nuzzles into your hand and kind of begins to flop around onto his back.
He's wearing a sun hat too, just in case you're wondering.
He's wearing a sun hat.
For the first time, everyone would see Verona's actual genuine smile as she just looks at this little hamster in her hands.
Oh shit! You smile?
I saw that.
And the smile would instantly fade. She'd be like,
"Oh,
really cute, okay?" And she just looked down and keep looking at the hamster.
That's fine. Smiling's good. Come on, just give him a look. Clyde lives off of smiles, so don't even worry about it.
All right. With that, you eventually reach the edge of the village. And as you begin to cross through the first stone archway, you see a figure standing out ahead of you. You see a few dozen yards ahead of you a Githyanki woman with long dreadlocked hair. Similar style to the one you sold the ship to, but very clearly not the same one. And she kind of raises her taloned green hand toward you, her sword already drawn with the other hand. She goes, "Stop!"
I stop my cart.
I also stop my cart.
As the carts stop and the cows kind of into like a little, like a shuffle, you would begin to hear the sounds of slithering. And out from two bushes on either side of the stone archway, two massive snails would begin to inch forward. Their multiple different, what you would assume eyes, kind of wiggle in the air above them before eventually you realize they're not eyes. They are spiked club-like appendages. Hey, Taylor.
Yeah.
Your mic's making sound. But immediately you also begin to hear the sounds of shuffling rock, and you look up to the archways where you see two other Githyanki warriors clambering onto the top with their great swords drawn in their hands. They look down at you, and the one in front of you goes, "All right, leave the stuff, leave the cows, get on out of here."
Can you say that again for me? I'm a bit hard of hearing.
Are you serious?
Is that it?
You don't want this.
Where's our money?
Your money? What?
Yeah.
Get off the carts, get your shit, go back the way you came from, leave the cows in the carts, all right?
No.
What?
That
What are
won't
you
be
gonna
happening.
do?
No, we're dropping this off for money, so you give us money, or we're gonna keep going through until we get to the place where we need to get the money.
All right. Well, she kind of takes up her sword. She looks at you all for a moment. She goes, "I'm gonna give you one last chance, all right?"
Faradag wants to Faradag would like to Faradag would like to shoot her.
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought you left your weapons on the ship.
No,
I never said anything about leaving.
Not Gorwyn.
No, so I said I left one of them, and I left one of them on the ship, and I hid another one on my person.
He did say that.
You're rolling to hit the person?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit real quick.
Okay. They haven't made a move in they haven't made an action in combat, correct?
That wouldn't count this as a initiative just yet.
Okay. So that's gonna be.
What's the range on your weapon?
20.
Oh no, sorry, just Faradag for now.
Oh man.
What's the range on my weapon?
Why'd you say it like that?
Hold please. I'm not on actions. Range is 80 to 320, and I believe I ignore the long distance piece of that.
With sharpshooter, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay.
What was it?
So I had 16 on the die, so that's plus 8. So
That does hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage real quick, and then we'll roll for initiative.
Are they surprised that I shot
I'm gonna
them?
say no.
I mean, I shot them. It's pretty surprising.
They're getting ready to rob us in there.
So am I not shooting, Shawn?
Well, so I'm confused. I heard Faradag say I'm shooting, and then I heard you saying something, but I didn't hear shoot. Were you trying to shoot as well?
Yes, I was drawing my
So
weapon when she
here's
raised her sword.
Here's what we're gonna do instead. Then, everyone roll initiative. You're gonna get They're gonna have the surprise condition for the first round.
Okay, that works. Can I keep my my hit there, or do I need to re-roll it later?
You can keep it.
Okay.
And I keep my hit there.
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm gonna do initiative on here.
I have rolled.
That's a shit initiative.
We're at a 4. What the fuck?
I got a 7. I always roll so low for
Got
initiative.
a nat 20 in initiative too.
And I got so many good
Fuck.
spells to do, and
All right, I didn't get a natural 20, but since this is a surprise round, Shawn, and they have the surprise condition.
One sec. Marcy, what did you get?
7.
Callisto.
10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Chipolomew.
13.
13.
What's your dex, Chip Bartholomew?
I have a +2.
Okay. I tied with Bartholomew, and I have a +5 to Dex. So.
Okay.
One sec. Verona.
4.
Gorwin.
20. Not 20.
For your initiative?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you roll 2 nat 20s? Fuck.
Yeah, back to back.
And roll
Saint?
20 too. Or not roll 20 in
Saint?
Saint.
13.
God, I gotta stop hitting that key.
1 minute. Okay. And then 1 sec. Okay. Start the encounter with Gorwin. So, 1 sec.
Jeez.
Just so you are aware, Gorwin, where you are placed on the battle mat at this moment, I don't believe you can see the Githyanki that is speaking. However, you can see the one above you if you want to take the shot at them.
Is this me? I can't see nothing. Hold on. Oh, now I can.
Okay, yeah. I'll take the one on the wall.
Okay. So it's a nat 20?
Yeah, burr.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 19 damage. Piercing damage.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. 19 damage. Anything else on your turn?
Is it looking okay up there?
It's not yet bloodied, but it is a pretty big hit.
Okay. I'm also gonna move up. And can I now see more of the things that are behind these walls?
You see this one. You can see this one over here. You can't see this one.
We will attempt to take a shot at the one in the deep.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is a 13.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
All right.
All right.
That will end my turn.
That brings us to Chip.
Wait, what?
No, it's Pharaoh. He has a higher dex. He tied with me.
Oh, why did it? 1 sec. For some reason, it didn't track it.
Yeah, so I
There
had
we go.
13. He had 13.
Wait.
Okay. Yep.
What the fuck? Hold on.
Is it like?
Oh, I see what fucked up. But yeah, you're good to go, Faraday.
Okay, so I in keeping my roll, I would have hit her, but because they're in the surprise condition, does that go for assassinate?
I believe so.
Cool. So this is going to be an automatic crit then.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take the, and then I am going to use sneak attack on this as well because I had advantage to hit her. So I will do both of those things. So that's base 12, 22. So plus 5 would be 27. Oh wait, then that should be 4. And just roll it here. 5. So 4, 5 plus 27 is 9. So that's going to be 36 points of damage to her.
All right, I believe. Let me double check. No, she is not yet bloodied.
Well, that sucks because she's going to get another shot with my second one.
Okay.
Wow, no, I don't have a second one. Shit.
Oh, you're right.
I left it. All right. Yeah, that's going to do it because I don't think I'm close enough to sword anybody.
All right. That brings us then to Shabalnia.
Okay. Is this path I don't know if you're using the map exactly as it's drawn. Is this like elevated? Like, are we
Not
kind of in?
really. No.
So I could just walk up to the flail snail.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, then I will walk up to this guy and I'll enter my rage, and then I'll take a swing at Mr. Snaily Boy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Alrighty. Does a 15 hit Snail Boy?
A 15 does not hit Snail Boy.
Damn. Well, I'll try again.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's 24.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. Ho ho. Alright, that'll be 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
17 points. Ooh, wait.
I rolled 2 6s.
Damn. That's 66.
All right. Anything else?
No, that will be my turn.
1 sec. Gotta look at one other thing. One sec.
Okay.
I just have to track something else with flail snails as well. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. That brings us to Saint.
So, are these Githyanki on the left and right of the...
Could you turn off your voice thing real quick? Just so I can understand you better.
My bad. I thought it was off. Are these Githyanki on the left and right of us? Are they on top of the wall?
Yes, they are on the walls.
Okay. No doubt. I can still see them though, right?
Yes.
Cool. Without getting up from the cart, I'm just gonna I'm gonna tap my warhammer against the floorboard of the front, and I'm gonna cast guiding bolt at 2nd level.
Okay.
At the one on the left.
Okay.
By Callisto.
Roll to hit.
Come on. It's gonna be a 19.
19 does hit.
Right on. So that's gonna be 5d6, and he, whoever attacks him next has advantage.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's gonna be a crisp 21.
21 damage. All right, your bolt. Yeah, go ahead.
So as he taps down his warhammer, this sort of cosmic flare comes from the top of the warhammer from like a gem that's set into it, and it flies around before going to slam into him and light him up, so to speak, with like little motes of starlight surrounding him, almost like highlighting him in a sense, but yeah.
Okay, fair enough. He almost topples over from that impact, but he's able to grab onto the edge of the wall, keeping his balance, even though there's that starlight and singeing in his chest. Anything else, Saint?
I think I'm gonna hop up off the cart, just standing like here. And
okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move one more. If I go like here, do I get cover from the wall from this guy in front of me? Or
I'd say
up
so.
on the wall?
Okay. Yeah, I'd say so. Well, no, not up on the wall, because he could see you behind the wall. I would say, like, going here, you'd probably have better cover from him.
Okay, yeah, I'll go there then.
Okay. Just remind me on your turn.
Okay.
All right. That brings us then to Callisto.
I would like to cast Guiding Bolt too.
On which one?
On the one in front of me.
Okay. Roll to hit with advantage. This poor man.
This guy's getting
fucked.
He's getting lit the fuck up.
Okay, is that? Did you?
16.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Fuck.
Damn.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Your guiding bolt goes up toward him, but he's able to raise his sword just in time to hit the flare skyward, barely missing him as he kind of clutches at his chest from Saint's attack. That then brings us to Marcy March.
Hello. Okay. I would like to cast my favorite spell. I just don't know. I think I'll cast it on this big guy right here. I would like Shatter.
Okay.
It must make a Constitution saving throw of 14, please. It's not made
What
of
is
any.
it, roll again?
That's 14 for the Constitution.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. It's not made of any inorganic material, right? It's like organic.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just so excited.
Oh, okay.
Oh, does a 20 pass?
Yeah.
Oh,
They have a
Michael.
really high con.
No, that's not
What?
it.
What's going on, Shawn?
I'm so confused.
Marcy March, what is the range of that when it casts on something?
It's a 10-foot radius.
I need Verona and I need Marcy March to please make Constitution saving throws.
What?
Flail snails!
They can reverse your magic, apparently.
Oh my god.
How do I do that? Where is it?
Constitution, it should be under saving throws.
I just click
5.
on.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
Okay, and what was the damage for that attack?
I didn't roll the damage. I'm gonna roll it now.
I got a
He's
12.
gonna roll it.
What do
How
I
many
get to
dice?
roll for the damage?
Oh, you have to roll 4d8 thunder damage.
48.
Yeah.
2, 1,
Okay.
4.
Okay.
So 7. So that's 11 thunder damage to Marcy, Verona, and the Weasel. 1 second.
Not the weasel.
Not the weasel.
Not the weasel.
And if Verona happened to pass or the weasel happened to pass, it's half as much.
Okay.
I don't know what's passing.
Passing is above a 14.
For
Oh, no,
you,
okay.
it might have a different deal.
No, it's the same for her spell. And it was a con save. Weasel does not pass, so Weasel is dead.
Poor weasel. Oh my god.
Killed
so
him.
Marcy and Verona, please take 11 points of thunder damage.
Jeez.
As immediately, Marcy, as you cast the spell, Shatter, it runs toward the flail scale before its like liquid movements. You see it absorb the spell and with powerful like energy, it rockets back towards you, slams into your chest as it goes off like it exploded in your hands, and it eviscerates the weasel, literally skin and bone ripping off of its face as it collapses to the ground dead. Verona and Marcy, you get blown back a little bit from the explosion. Marcy into your seat, Verona, but you're both able to kind of get back on your feet very quickly.
Okay. Can I just add, when I do the spell, it goes hee hee, very high pitched. So
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
hee hee back and forth right now. That's all.
Marcy's spell mocks you.
I hate it. I hate
Anything
it.
else, Marcy?
I guess bonus action. Oh wait, no, I can't do 2 spells at once, so I'm not gonna do anything.
Say that again?
No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm done.
Okay, that brings us to Verona.
How is this guy right here looking?
He is not yet bloodied, which means he's not at half health yet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll the hit.
$20.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
14.
Immediately after getting hit that first time by Gorwin's weapon, a eldritch blast stinges across his chest, igniting some of his flesh. Anything else, Verona?
Yeah. Can I step back? Wait for Marcy to like, oh my god, here. I didn't know what happened.
You know what? Reasonable.
And that's all. I didn't know what I did. And then yeah, that's it.
Marcy's just like, is it something I said?
This is something I said. I'm sorry.
1 second. 242. One moment.
It's okay. Once this is over, Marcy's gonna have to pull the carriage, and
Oh my
Verona
God.
and Verona will have the reins as revenge.
I can't. I can't.
Seeing Verona retreat, Ami is gonna reach over and press her hand onto Verona.
Is this where we get double crossed?
Yeah, she's gonna cast Disintegrate.
Yeah, she's gonna absolutely destroy me.
I knew she
Verona.
was in trouble when she said she was never
Yes.
married.
Please go ahead and regain 10 hit points.
Oh yay!
Ami is going to cast Cure Wounds.
That's right. She's gonna cast that first, then she's gonna cast Disintegrate, so it's more of a challenge.
Nice.
And she goes, "Oh, you're next." And she points at Marcy in a non-threatening way, but it feels threatening. And then she hobbles forward toward you.
You're next.
You're next.
That brings us to the top of initiative with Gorwin.
We're gonna bang the bang boogie.
Which one?
All right, this one.
Okay, roll the hit.
Roll the hit. That's a 19.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
We're gonna hit that guy for 11 piercing damage.
All right, he's still up, but he is definitely hurt.
And we're gonna shoot again.
Roll the
for
hit.
13.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
That is okay. We're gonna continue blasting with the offhand.
Okay.
That's another 13.
That does
I'm
not
gonna
hit.
go ahead and just hang my head in shame and
You fire off one, and then you're like, bang, bang! And he cowers, and then he looks at his body. He's like,
oh, he checks himself. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. And that will end my turn.
Okay, that brings us to the Githyanki Knight, who is going to 5,
Get
10,
knighted.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. Okay.
Yeah, apparently
That is going to end her turn as she runs behind cover. That then brings us to Pharaohdag McLean.
She apparently did not like that I shot her in the face.
No.
Hey, so that one other Githyanki, that's... I'm sorry, on the two on the walls, which one's looking more fucked up? Gorwin's? Okay, I'm going to shoot the opposite one. I believe he hasn't taken a turn in combat, correct?
Technically he's taken a turn.
I'm sorry, an action. He's not made an action in combat.
No, he is not.
Okay. Then I should...
Is it turn or action?
It's... Hold on. I can get you that information right quick here. Hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet.
No, they've taken a turn then.
Okay. Well, then I'll just take a regular hit against him. And you know
Okay.
what? I'm feeling extra special. I'm gonna -5 from it.
Okay.
Just for the craps and giggles. Does a... That would be a +3, right? Yes. So would a 19 hit him?
A 19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
This is without sneak attack.
This is without sneak attack, but I do get an extra 10 to this because of the thing. So that is going to be 22 points of damage.
He is still alive.
And then I am actually going to move a bit. Is this a wall here?
Where?
Right next to me.
Yes, but
So, like,
you're able to surmount it.
Right. No, I meant, am I able to duck? Am I able to grab some cover behind it?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
If you want, instead, you could move to the other side of the cart and gain some cover from this guy. I think it'd be your bonus action hide.
Sure.
Oh, not hide. It would just be your what's it called? Like you could hide behind the cart to gain cover from one of them.
Okay, I will do that then. I will hide from this guy by being on that side of the cart.
Okay. That brings us to the warriors. Sec. This one's
So
gonna
many
climb
people
down.
got a 13 in their initiative.
N-
Because Chipolly
Oh.
would go after me.
Well,
Begs
okay.
me-
So for some reason, so this is what I did in this situation. The Githyanki warriors rolled a 14, but because for some reason when I put 13 for both Faradag and Chip, it made Chip go first. I'm having Faradag at 14, so I put him above the Githyanki.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The first one comes down and goes after Gorwin.
Come here, bitch.
Does
How does he get
19
down?
He climbed down.
Okay. How tall is it?
You know what? Never
Come on.
mind.
You did it to me, so I want to make sure that's what we're doing.
You know what? That's a good point, Gorwin. I'm gonna use his bonus action Misty Step. Does a 19 hit Gorwin?
Yes.
Your got cut off by the microphone. I heard it downstairs, but not in the
Good.
game.
That means the microphone's doing its job.
5, 9. It's gonna be 11 slashing damage with an additional 12 psychic damage.
Where's the psychic damage coming from?
He showed you his
Githyanki.
penis.
What?
Oh,
Yankee are psionics.
well, they can psionically fuck off.
This one is going to Misty Step down to Callisto and make an attack at Callisto. And it gets advantage because the cow's flanking. That's a lie.
The cow's gone mad.
Oh, wait. Sorry, that was the first attack on Gorwin.
Oh, right, of course. How could I have ever forgotten?
Does a 8 hit?
No.
Okay, second attack miss. And then the other one, Misty steps down to Callisto. Callisto, does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be 8 points of slashing damage with an additional 7 points of psychic damage. And then it's going to make its second attack on you. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you so suppressed?
That's going to be 8 slashing damage plus an additional 8 psychic damage.
Okay.
Were you able to track it all?
Yeah. I have 7 hit points left.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Oh my god!
And then, one moment. This one over here.
What a guy.
Is going to rush up to Chipolomew. Mr. Chipolomew.
Yeah,
Does a 16 hit?
it meets.
Okay, so this will be half damage on top of half damage.
Okay.
Quarter damage.
The first one is 9.
Okay.
Half to 4, half to 2. With an additional 11 psychic, so 5 psychic. Because it only gets
And
half
that
of
would only, yeah, I don't have resistance to psychic, so I would take that 5.
And then the second attack does a 19 hit.
Yes, it does.
That's going to be 6, 7, 8 slashing damage, half to 4.
Okay.
Plus an additional 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay. And that is going to end their turns, which brings us now to Chipolomew.
Alrighty. I am going to... Let's see. If I moved here, I'm still not moving out of range of either of them, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Would I be able to hit both of them with my breath?
Not at that angle, I believe.
Okay.
What was it, a 15-foot cone?
Yeah.
So you'd have to.
Actually, hold on. You would.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that. So
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
He's holding on a second. Just one of them.
1 sec.
Okay.
I'm confused on this 1 sec.
Okay.
Take your time.
He keeps recharging the second though. That's nice. You know, it's a different 1 sec each time.
I hate how this person's trying to explain it on this website what cone shape should be.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna say is you're good.
All right, then I would like them to make dexterity saving throws.
1 sec.
Okay.
Back to 1 second.
It's weird. So wait, can you see what I'm doing right there?
No.
So it's supposed to be kind of like this, but like ignore the middle one right here. It's really fucking weird. Anyways, I'm gonna say they both get hit.
Okay.
So 1 moment. Let me double check something.
Alrighty.
Still succeeds on its saving throws. Okay. What do they roll?
A dex save.
That's not good for the snail.
Okay.
That's a 10 for the snail.
That is a fail.
The Gith Yankee got even less. That's a 5.
Ooh, all right. Then they'll
Flail
each
snail
take
fail.
17 points of radiant damage.
Call that
17.
snail fail.
But
Get out.
Oh no!
All right.
The snail loses another one of its barbs.
Good.
Okay.
And actually, the Gith is a little more troublesome for me because of the psychic damage. So I'm gonna go after him with my maul.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 on him does hit.
All right. All right, that's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning.
11 points of bludgeoning. Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. That brings us to Saint.
Alrighty. 1 sec. Sorry. I had cat on my lap.
It's like Cat in the Hat, but not
cat
a hat.
on the lap.
Cat with the nap.
They are napping, yes. So Saint's gonna reach a hand out towards Callisto and say a special word in like Celestial, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word at first level.
Okay.
And that is a bonus action. So first level healing, that's gonna be 1d4 plus 3. I roll that shit. That is gonna be 4 hit points back. I
Okay.
rolled a 1.
Wow.
There's 4 hit points. Yeah. So Saint's gonna take a little jaunt. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Move 20 feet to get flanking on this Gith Yankee.
Okay.
So.
Why didn't you just go straight through?
No, because I would get an opportunity attack
No,
if
you
I
wouldn't.
wanted to move here, wouldn't I?
No.
Yep.
It's
I
when
No,
you-
get
because
right
you'd
into
stay
its
in range the whole time.
Yeah, it's only if you leave their space.
Oh.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't know how flanking works or opportunity attack.
Neither does Shawn, apparently.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to. I'm gonna.
Humana.
I'm gonna hit this homie with a guiding bolt.
I'm finna look good.
Roll
First
with
level.
disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage?
Oh, sorry. So just a straight roll because you are doing a ranged attack at closer to than 5 feet.
But I'm also flanking.
Yeah, so it's just a straight roll.
Okay. So that's at first level. 23 to hit.
That does hit.
Cool. So that's gonna be 4d6 damage.
Hey, 46. You heard him, Sean.
You heard him, Sean. 46. Get him up.
14 damage.
He is still up.
But the next attack has double advantage against him if it comes from Michael.
Yeah, he does have advantage.
He will. Well, he already has advantage.
Yeah,
he has more advantage.
He'll roll 8 d20s and take the one that's a nat 20.
I don't think you know how Jeopardy works.
Anything else, Saint?
Give me a minute. I've done my action, my bonus action. So that is all I can do.
Okay, Callisto.
I would like to. Can I take out my sword that I have and attack him?
You certainly can. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. How do I just do the bonus stuff? Okay.
It should be in actions with your weapon.
Oh.
Unless you don't have it
I
equipped.
found it.
You just go to.
I do have it equipped.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Oh.
That's
damage.
That's
no,
damage.
wait, that was damage. Fuck. I'm sorry. 18.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 7 again.
All right. He comes down. He teleports in front of you, and he gets one good hit in. Before you're like, fuck, and you go to draw your sword, and like, as you draw it out, you cleave him right up the sternum in half, and his body just like shakes, and then he collapses to the ground dead.
In 2 pieces, apparently.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Who am I after, by the way? So I
What was
know,
that?
cause who am I after? So I know, cause I'm laying in bed.
You are after Marcy.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Callisto? Okay. Oh yeah. What's up?
Move over to the cart a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token. Okay. That brings us to Flail Snail.
Yeah.
Flail
Here they
Snail's
come.
gonna move in. One moment. All right, Flail Tentacles. He can make 3 attacks. He's gonna make 1 on Chip.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, and then he's gonna make 2 on Saint.
Okay.
Saint does a 21 hit.
Yes.
Please take 5 bludgeoning damage. Saint does a 13 hit.
Nah.
Okay.
Raise my shield up.
Beautiful. 1 second.
Ow! Don't. Why did you wake up and choose violence? Ah! Sorry, my cat's attacking the strings on my hoodie, and they are.
I thought you were talking to the snail for attacking you, and it
No,
actually worked really well.
My cat in real life is trying to maul the strings on my jacket. Why?
No,
why are
I'm
you a
laughing at
violent
why
being?
did you wake up and choose violence? Sean to me every day. Holy shit.
Okay, really quick. I need. I need Callisto, Marcy, Ami, Faradag, Chipolomew, and Saint to all roll wisdom saving throws.
Oh,
Save baby.
Verona and Gorwin are safe. Verona because of full cover, and Gorwin because he is not in range.
I am built different.
That's gonna be a 15, boss.
I got a
Don't
10,
tell me don't tell me numbers just yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Just roll them and make sure you have them in your mind.
It is in my mind.
Ami succeeds. That's nice.
Good for her.
Unless she has a really shit wisdom. No, she doesn't. She's a druid.
turtle.
All right. For anyone who rolled below, so anything below 15, so 14 and below, you are now stunned.
I was muted. I am back.
I rolled a 15. Does that mean I'm
You
stunned?
pass.
Fantastic.
So really quick, Saint passed. Chip.
I rolled a 13 on the die, but I have a +2 to wisdom.
Okay, so you pass. Callisto.
I got a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that for it. Faradag.
I passed with a 19.
Okay. Ami passed. Marcy.
I
You
failed.
were doing it?
I failed with a 13.
Okay. So for those of you that did fail,
Oh, I didn't have to roll. Nice.
you now are.
No, you did have to
stunned.
roll.
I did?
Until-
Yeah, roll.
No, Verona did. Verona did not have to roll.
Oh.
I said because they have full cover behind the cart.
Oh,
Nice.
Whereas
gotcha. I'm sorry. I
Faradag-
thought you said Callisto, and that's why I was like confused there. So that's fine.
With that, Marcy and Callisto become not like stun. The snail edges forward, and then begins to do a little dance.
Oh.
And its shell begins to glimmer and like almost like a disco ball begins to give off bright light. You're just so entranced by this creature, and you cannot make the saving throw on your turn either. It only ends if the light is ended.
Is
with
that so?
Yes. With that, we go to Marcy with Verona on deck.
Yeah. I can't do
With
anything.
what?
I'm entranced.
What is
All right, so
Verona, what?
Verona, it's your turn.
Oh. Oh, that's what you meant. I can see this guy, right? Or is this tree covering it?
You can see that guy. Yes, these are like bushes.
Nice. Gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Roll to hit.
My toe itches. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, that does not hit, unfortunately.
Whack. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do, because I'm not moving. This is a good spot.
All right. Ami, who is not stunned. One moment. How far can she move? 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, yeah, she's gonna attack there. 12 plus 4, 16. She does not hit, unfortunately. Ami rushes forward in her turtle-like state, and she swings her staff toward the Githyanki warrior, who turns and blocks it with his sword, kind of looking between Gorwin and Ami at this point. That is going to end Ami's turn. And bring us to the top of initiative with Gorwin.
Do I have advantage?
Do you have advantage?
Is that flanking?
No, if you go down one, you'll have
Is that flanking?
That has, yes, that is flanking.
Excellent. All right, we're gonna shove a barrel of a firearm.
Okay, so this is
into
going
this
to
guy's
be
temple.
this is going to be a straight roll.
But why?
Oh wait, do you have gunner?
Come on, son.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it'll be advantage. Go ahead.
Kill him.
That's a 17.
That is its armor class. Go ahead and roll
And that
damage.
is a 26.
On damage?
No.
I was rolling advantage.
Fuck, that scared the shit
Imagine.
out of me.
Here comes the damage, though, baby.
It's 98.
12.
That does
12
kill it.
piercing. Excellent. I
Immediately.
executed it.
Okay. Ami like swings their staff at them. Is like, get back! That's my friend. And he turns and he blocks. He goes, ha. And as he turns back around, you just put the barrel in his mouth and you blow his fucking head off. And it like the blood showers on Ami, who doesn't really seem affected by it.
Didn't I do the exact same
Ami's
thing?
seen some shit.
Sorry about that.
Didn't I do
Oh, it's all right. I'm used to it.
Didn't I do the exact same thing on the fucking Nautiloid with them around? I just shot some guy in the head.
I'm
One
pretty
of
sure
these things
Ami's
is-
like an old warlord that's in retirement.
I think
honestly.
Ami is simping for Gorwin.
Well, yeah.
Bro, what?
All right, we're gonna aim at the guy dude, bro.
All right, roll the hit.
And you've got advantage too, because I think this is the
He's
first.
marked, right?
Oh, you're right.
He
He
is
is.
marked by my guiding bolt. He is advantaged.
Okay. 25.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That is 10 damage.
All right, you blow one's head off before twirling around this like little rock outcropping. You rush forward, pulling the trigger once more as you blow the brains out of this one over here that collapses to the ground dead.
All right. Okay. As far as I am aware, the one that was yelling for the convoy is no longer to be found.
You do not see them, yes.
Okay. I would like to take my bonus action to reload.
Okay. Are you able to use your bonus action to reload?
I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action to reload, so let me just check.
Normally, it's you use one of your
Then-
attacks or an action. The rule is that you just need an open hand.
Okay, yes. So, in which case, I'm not going to reload.
Okay.
And I'm just going to run the mag dry.
Okay.
And I'm going... Which snail is doing the disco?
This
The one in the
This-
center of the circle.
I'm going to aim at the one that is not glowing then.
Okay, roll the hit.
And I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
Give me just 1 second to make sure. This one has also been marked?
No.
No, this one has not been the guiding bolted.
Yes, this one has not been guiding bolted.
Okay. I'm going to roll a hit. That is
Okay.
14.
14. Let me check. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm going to send another shot.
Okay, how many shots do you have left?
I have 4 on one firearm, 3 on the other. This next one would be 4 on both.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Because I have 2 firearms.
So the first round you fired twice.
Mm-hmm.
Second round, sorry, so on just one gun you fired twice. Second round you fired twice. Third round you fired twice. So you have to reload one of your main gun, and then you have your side gun as well that you fired twice.
Can I not freely choose which one I'm using as the main?
You can not. It has to be like one gun is going off, and then the other one is your bonus action attack.
Okay.
So
in which case, I will just bonus action to.
So you want action surge?
Um.
So you could action surge, use the one attack you've already used, and then reload with your other attack. So that way one of your guns has your attacks is fully loaded next round. and then you can also use your bonus action attack with your other gun.
So let's do that. So
All
I
right,
can
so you have one more attack, as well as
I'd
you're
like-
already
oh,
reloaded.
So I'm reloaded,
And then you have your bonus
and
action
I
attack.
have bonus action, correct?
Yes,
Okay. So yeah, final bonus action to hit was 27.
that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And that is just that is 2.
2 points of damage.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, shit. That was my nipple.
Bro, what?
Dude, this cat
Anyways.
keeps trying to eat my like hoodie tassels, and
Your
they just
cat.
stabbed
Wait,
my
wait,
nipple.
wait. Your cat just bit your fucking nipple.
No,
Is that what
no,
you're about to tell us?
They were like climbing up my chest, and so they stabbed my nipple with their hand.
Yeah, because cats have hands.
Yeah, you know, they're little.
Yeah,
cat
you
hands.
know.
Yeah, they have razor hands.
So
Anyway,
he's gonna
sorry,
move 30
continue.
feet toward Gorwin,
Oh, hey, look, it's her.
and then she's going to Misty Step,
Oh, hey,
and she is going to attack Gorwin.
Yours.
Whoa, no.
Of course.
Does a 25 hit?
Believe it or not, I have this crazy feat that allows me to just disappear.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyways, that is going to be 11 slashing damage,
Okay.
plus an additional 10 psychic damage. And then, last attack. Does a 21 hit.
Yes.
That is going to be 14 slashing damage, with an additional 11 psychic damage.
Okay.
Wait, were you down on the first one or the second?
The first.
Okay. So that does mean go ahead and lose one saving throw.
Oh, why?
Because they attacked you twice.
She attacked you on the ground, which will eat one of your saving throw rolls.
All right. And that brings us to Faradag McLean's turn.
Well, I went down before the psychic damage. So like,
So wait,
the physical damage hit, and then the psychic damage.
Wait, really
would
quick.
Put me over 0.
The
or
first
under.
attack. The first attack that hit.
No.
So it was the second attack that hit you.
That
Put you down.
put me down.
Before
and the
psychic.
put me below 0.
Because it still counts as
On the
one
first
attack.
or second attack?
On the second.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I was asking, did you go down on the first attack or the second attack?
Yeah. Technically, the damage all pools, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so you didn't lose the saving throw then. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
If they
You got hit twice by the knight. The
Yeah.
first time they hit you, did you go down?
I still had health.
So let me phrase it. When they first did the slashing and psychic damage on the first attack, you were still up.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, that's why I asked, was it the first or second attack? If you went down on the first attack, then the second attack would have just removed a death saving throw. But if you went down on the second attack, then that's what just happened with the second attack. So you're on the ground, but you're not.
Okay. That's why I said I was down, so I was confused.
Okay, yeah. So you are down, you just haven't lost a death saving throw. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. That then brings us to
Faraday.
Yes. Not Faradin.
No,
Faradag.
I said Faradag, and then you paused for an extreme amount of time, which made me think it might not be Faradag, so I paused as well. Okay, I'm gonna pop out here.
My phone died. Hello.
I'm gonna shooty the Chica.
Okay.
I am going to subtract 5 from it too. So that's
Wait, did I get skipped?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm tripping. What the fuck? Wait.
No, you didn't get
Okay.
skipped. So that's gonna be 21 to hit.
21 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
So I don't believe this is with sneak attack.
No, because he's incapacitated.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 16 damage, and then
16.
I'm gonna bonus action dash back to my original position.
Okay. That brings us to the Githyanki warriors, who are all dead. So we go to Chipolomew Ratner.
I'd like to hit the snail.
Go ahead and hit the snail.
Why did you become Sean Bean?
Yeah. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, baby, a triple!
Yeah.
Roll damage, sir.
Kill it.
Alrighty.
Murder, stab it.
22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Immediately, in one fell swoop, you crack its shell open, and its contents spill out with this like viscous fluid, and it collapses to the ground, dead.
Oh, disgusting. All right. I'd like to step here and hit this snail.
Roll to hit.
Oh no!
All right. Does a 21 hit?
It does. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. Ooh, that'll be crisp 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9. All right. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay. That brings us to Saint.
All right. So Saint is going to take a step over here.
Okay.
Here.
That's a big
Okay.
step.
Little bit of a step. A little bit of a step. And as a bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word at gonna be at first level.
Okay, and who are you doing it to?
It's gonna be on Gorwin.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a crisp. One sec. First level healing word. It's gonna be 5 points of damage back to you, Gorwin.
All right, Goran, you come back up with 5 hit points.
I'm built different.
And after that, after Saint raises his hand and says his holy word in Celestial, he's going to turn and drop to a knee and press his forehead against his warhammer and speak a prayer in the same language as this sort of twilight darkness seeps out of his hammer, and I begin to channel divinity Twilight Sanctuary. And
Alright, what does that do?
What that does is I present my holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from you. The sphere is 30 feet in radius, and it is filled with dim light. So what I'm hoping it does is cancels out the lights on that snail boy. But that's up to you. It moves with me, and it lasts for 1 minute until I'm incapacitated or die. And whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere, I can grant it 1d6 plus 5 temporary hit points and end one effect on it. Charmed or frightened.
Unfortunately, it won't change the snail because it's just emitting bright light. However, I will let you know that the snail is about to end its effect because it is only for 1 round.
Dang. I was
However,
hoping the lights
healing
got turned off, but okay. Never mind.
Oh wait, so does it emit? Does it make the area into dim light?
It fills the area with dim light. Yeah, it darkens the area around. It's not like magical darkness, but it's a little darker in the area. I'll leave that up to you. I'll trust whatever you say.
I'm going to say that it will work. but only on the individuals who are affected in that circle. So, Marcy is no longer affected by the snail's little dance, but Callista still is
Yay!
at this time.
Bro, Callisto's getting beat the fuck up. Isn't she at like 7 health? Damn, rest in peace.
Does that sound good, Saint?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
No more real dance for Marcy.
That will bring us to the any other things, Saint?
That's gonna be it. I'm just looking. Oh, I can do it once per short rest. Okay, so I just have to click that off.
Actually, I'm going to change one thing. I'm going to say it affects both of them because the snail is in that range. So I'm going to say that its light overall is dimmed. So Callisto and Marcy are unaffected by it now.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was hoping. Is just since the darkness is like covering it up,
Shrouding
maybe or
everything.
something.
Yeah, like shrouding it. Okay, yeah.
That's what I was
So
hoping.
with that, then, if there's anything else on your turn,
No, I don't know if this is how it works, so I'm gonna ask you this. Since I'm ending my turn, can I grant myself 1d6 plus 5 temporary hit points?
does it say any creatures within the sphere?
Anyone that ends its turn in the sphere.
Then yes.
Oh wait, yes, it says including me.
Yeah. Okay.
Fantastic. How do I add temporary hit points?
If you go to heal yourself on the side there, you can do it as temp.
Yeah, you just click on temp and then add 5.
Just remember, temp hit points do not bring you up from 0. Just keep that in mind.
But they kind of chip away at it first.
You do take.
You always take temp first.
Yeah.
Okay, so my d6, that's 6 plus 5, so 11.
Damn. All right, and I do not believe they stack, right?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm like 90% sure they don't, but double check
I'll
for
look
me.
that up later.
Yeah.
Or now while it's not my turn.
Okay.
But yeah, just keep that in mind. Anyone who's in the circle, I'm gonna be giving you the 1d6 plus 5 hit points at the end of your turn.
Okay.
I just looked it up. Temporary hit points do not stack.
Oh, okay.
All right. With that, we go to Callisto, who now has their turn back.
Beat that
I
snail
would
up.
like to hold my action.
To do what?
What do you mean?
So like you hold your action to do
For a specific purpose.
Like for a specific, like so it's like I hold my action to cast
Make a-
blank if somebody does blank.
If X, Y, and Z happen,
Or are you just
it will
saying you're
trigger.
skipping?
I'll hold it, and if like someone tries to attack me, I will throw my spear at it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
That brings us to the flail snails, or flail snail.
Snail.
That's kind of sad.
Singular.
No, it's not. Rest in peace.
I hope they were close.
Fuck.
I hope they shared a deep, intimate bond. Whether that was friendship or romantic or just purely sexual, I
Just
hope.
purely sexual.
Even have sex. Like, they're snails.
I'm sure
I
they
would
could.
That's how snails
work.
have more snails.
Snails have sex.
Have
But,
you never
like-
There's a lot of flailing.
Have you never
involved.
seen two banana snails
Oh my
have sex?
god,
The
stop
cartoon?
talking about snail sex.
Not seen two mantises have sex.
Look at that Escar go.
The snail is going to hide in its shell,
Good.
Fucking pussy.
and that is
Yeah.
the snail's ending thing, which brings us to Marcy.
Okay.
Oh shit, my screen turned off.
I don't know. As it should. I guess now that I'm not in trance, Marcy's gonna be like traumatized from using her spells, so she's just gonna shoot it with the little bit of ammunition I have left.
Wait, say that again?
You're like,
Marcy's gonna shoot it with the little bit of ammunition I have left because she's terrified and traumatized to use her spells now.
Okay, roll to hit.
Will a 24 hit?
A 24 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
The damage will be 12 piercing damage,
12 piercing.
por favor.
Okay, anything else?
Cool. Who's looking pretty bad right now? Like, in my viewpoint? Like, who's looking beat up?
I do not know.
Okay, I'm just gonna healing word Verona then.
No, I only have one. I'm only missing one hit point.
You have one
Probably
hit point?
Callisto.
No, I'm only missing one hit
Oh,
point.
Callisto.
Don't waste that shit on me.
I forgot that Callisto was the one that was looking at. I want a healing word, Callisto.
Okay, go ahead and roll healing.
I'm gonna do it at the 3rd level.
Ooh.
Callisto, you will be getting 10 hit points.
How many?
10.
1-0.
Sorry that I forgot for the one that was centered.
All right. Anything else?
Wait,
No, that'll be all from me.
what's going on the map?
You're-
What's the yellow mean and what's the blue mean?
Don't worry
Oh,
about
sorry.
it.
One sec. Let me turn off yellow because it doesn't matter anymore. Blue is just a thing that Gaia is using to restore hit points to people.
Marcy, by the way, you're gonna get 1d6 plus 5 hit points. Also, do I roll that or
You
does
roll it.
Marcy okay.
Yeah,
You're gonna get 5. You're gonna get 10 temporary hit points, Marcy. Woo!
Cool.
Which goes on the temp slot on your.
Yeah. Make sure to have it at the top.
Thank you.
And then that brings us to Verona.
Yes.
There's only one enemy left, the flail snail.
Yes.
Wait.
What about this guy?
Are
Oh,
you
yeah,
trolling?
and this lady. I forgot about her.
Trolling?
Okay. Well, but isn't it like I can't do no magic on the snail? They just
I
fling
mean,
it
you
real
can.
fucking-
Nothing is
It can just
stopping
throw
you.
it right back at you.
Yeah.
It could.
I
It
think
doesn't
that-
mean it will.
I think it's a kind of. I think it's not up to Shawn whether it throws it back up to you. I think it's up to chance.
Oh.
This is true.
So like
Mm,
you could,
So. Okay.
but
I'm
also
gonna
I
move-
think the snail retreated into its shell.
It is.
I'm gonna move so I can see it right here. No.
Right there, you should be able to see it. Oh, or there.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. You said it's in its shell?
It's in its shell right now, yes.
Can I cast command on it to make it come out of its shell?
You certainly can try. What's the saving throw it does?
Fuck, I'm so sorry, Shawn. I'm so high. Oh god. 15? Is it attack / save? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yes, it should
Sure.
say
Okay,
D.
15. Has to get 15.
But what does it roll? Like wisdom?
Wisdom.
It is
Wisdom 15. Attack / save, wisdom 15. Okay.
Let's see what it gets. Does a 17 would pass.
Oh no.
That's so ass.
Oh no.
So-
Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck.
Oh. Verona, I need you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 17.
All right, nothing happens.
It just poof. Okay.
All right.
If
That's
you
all then.
take a step forward, you can get some saucy hit points.
Oh,
if-
my
if
single
you're in
hit
the
point
circle.
back?
It's temporary, you don't get it back.
temporary.
You
You
don't
get
get to-
like over shields.
You don't get to keep them.
You get to drink a shield pot.
Yeah.
No.
But that's up to
None
you.
of that.
I'm just saying.
Shame
you
on
can't
you.
Do that.
I don't know.
If
I don't know.
you're
I don't know what
indeterminate.
any of you guys are saying, but like your funny words. Okay, there we go. And then now it's over.
Man.
All right, you're gonna get 9 temporary hit points,
Nice.
and that goes in the temp slot.
what the fuck do I do with this?
So right next to your max HP should say something that just says temp.
Yeah, but what does a temp mean? Like,
So like if you get hit, it subtracts from the temp before your hit points. So,
makes sense,
like,
makes sense.
It'll
makes sense.
eat away at the 9 before it hits your actual.
It's not a shield, but literally just think of it like a shield. Like it's gonna
it's like
drain
a-
through that before it drains through your health.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all. It's the Gilf's turn.
Ami rushes forward to the knight, and she is actually going to cast Thunderwave.
Did you call her a gilf?
Yeah. I'm really high right now, please.
Listen,
like,
Verona really is
don't
into that
seriously.
turtle soup, if you know what I mean.
On +2. That
Wait,
is going
isn't that gonna hit Gorwin?
It won't. It's a 15-foot cube centered on her.
Oh.
So it's just the knight.
And anyone unfortunate to be walking behind her.
Isn't pushed. Okay, hold on. 2d8. 4, 3, 7. So it's 3. It does a little damage. And that's going to end Ami's turn. And that brings us to Gorwin. Remember, it is 10 feet of movement to stand up.
Yeah.
And then you should be good after that.
Excellent.
Are you standing up?
Yes.
All right, you stood up.
All right. How is the buddy guy bro man feeling, looking,
lady,
standing?
They are bloodied.
Excellent. We're gonna try and put the barrel in their mouth now.
All right, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh, we don't talk about that one. That's a 23.
All right, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 12 damage, piercing.
You do not get it in their mouth, but you do start unloading your clip into them.
I'll continue to dump.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Dump fire. That's another nat 1 into a 17.
Because you have
advantage.
17. That actually does not hit.
That's all right. We're gonna bonus action and continue dumping the clip. That is 3 nat 1s.
Holy shit.
Into a dirty 20.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And a sloppy 20.
For 5 additional damage.
All right, they're looking pretty fucked. Anything else, Gorwin?
No.
That's gonna be 1d5. Wait, hold up. Yeah, 1d6
1d
plus
amount.
5 hit points.
Ooh,
Let
10
me
hit
roll
points
that.
for all.
That's a 6 plus 5. That's 11 temporary hit points, baby. I don't know. I switched die because I kept rolling really high, and I was like, this feels weird.
This feels strange.
One sec.
Holding.
Okay. This is mean, and I feel bad for doing this. That'd be really mean.
Be mean.
I don't want to do this. Gorwin, odds or evens?
Oh, perfect. I wanted to land on the side of the coin that it doesn't actually flip over and it just nothing happens.
Odds or evens?
All right. I'm going odds.
Okay. If it lands on your number, I'm rolling in roll 20. I will try this on you.
Excellent.
I will be trying this on you.
Oh my god. Let's go, because I want to see.
She's gonna disintegrate
It
him.
might not hit. Might not hit. Okay, it's gonna. Is a 20 gonna hit?
Yeah.
I need you to.
Was
make
it a natural 20 or a sloppy 20?
It was a dirty fucking 20.
Dirty fucking go.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna tell you the DC. I need a charisma saving throw, DC 13. Please, for the love of God,
15.
Thank fuck.
What would it-
Okay.
I'm very
rolled
curious.
13
what
on
You
that
that
see
die.
her reach out as her hand begins to glow with purple blue energy, and she grabs onto your chest, but you're able to rip her hand away just in time. as she attempts to cast plane shift and
Oh.
fails.
That would have been so mean.
Correct, because you can't come back from that spell. You have to find your own way.
Holy fuck.
That's going to end her turn
Hey.
and bring us to Faradag McLean.
This
Hey,
lady's a
ooh.
problem.
Ooh, she's dead. Hey, guy, I'm gonna shoot her. And it's gonna be great. Just gonna have so much fun doing this. Does a 25 hit?
It does.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use sneak attack as well because, you know, she's like flanked.
True.
So that's gonna be 8 standard damage with a little extra spicy 13 on top.
Okay. What I'm going to describe here is that as she reaches out for Gorwin and attempts to plane shift him into another dimension entirely, Faradag McLean, you pull the trigger and it blasts her brains all over the grass, causing the spell to end as she collapses to the ground dead, narrowly making it so Gorwin does not fly into the other dimension.
And then I'm gonna say, boom! Headshot!
Anything else, Faradag?
Wait, he says it just like that?
It's the meme, but no, he doesn't actually say that.
Bro.
Anything else?
If you want to get in the circle, I can give you some temporary.
Yeah, you
hit
know
points.
what? Some temp hit points sound pretty cool, and I have a
Come
bonus
on
action that I
over.
can use for movement. So,
Come on over, get some hit points, maybe.
Oh, don't mind if I do. That's inside the circle.
It is.
And
Alright.
it's gonna be 1d6 plus 5. Here we go.
Go ahead and
Dropping from really high.
let them know, but really quick, we're going to Chip Alamy for his turn.
All right. Well, this poor snail just turned himself into a Dutch fucking oven.
What?
One
second.
I'm gonna
Did
put my
Gaia-
mouth right up to its.
Really quick,
Oh
Gaia just messaged them the number.
Okay.
Go ahead, Chip.
8. That works.
Jesus, what the fuck does message mean?
Tells us quietly.
I don't have that spell.
Fair enough.
No, it's Faradag.
I'm gonna put my mouth right onto the snail little entrance hole and breath
Bro,
weapon.
wait,
You're about to fucking rim the snail.
Whoa.
What?
I'm just gonna say this. Because I don't wanna think of the consequences of having you fail that roll.
It's something he has to roll. It's a deck save, so
Good
I don't
point.
think he can pass the deck save.
Can he?
Precisely.
If he's,
He
like,
could.
prone?
I just don't want that. Chip, you grab onto the snail's like outer shell. You pull its opened hole up to your mouth.
Open.
Verona goes, hey yo.
Stop.
Hey, yeah.
And you just unload
Yeah,
a
you do.
full geyser of
Oh my
pure,
god.
radiant fire down the shaft of this snail.
Down the
Jesus.
Say shaft.
You hear horrifying screaming, which is in the lore for these creatures, by the way, as it is cooked alive by
Jesus
Chipolomio.
Yeah.
And on that horrifying note, that'll be the end of today's session.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
God.
We will come back next week.
Do you
after-
think that now that the snail is cooked, like we could like eat that snail? You think
That's
we,
what I
like,
was thinking.
I think we
Let's
could.
go. Yummy,
I
yummy.
wouldn't.
Mmm.
It's
Alright,
probably not
I'm a-
poisonous.
I'm a
Didn't you-
dip because I have work tomorrow at like 6 a.m. But or not 6 a.m. But I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to get ready. Whole long story short. All right. Anyway, good session. Good night, everyone.
Good
Alright.
Bye.
Good night.
I'm gonna depart as well because I feel like ass and I have to wake up for work tomorrow.
You
Good
feel like
luck,
asp.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right.
Good
work,
game, y'all.
people.
GG's.
Combat went a lot quicker.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then everyone just like
People
yeah,
are figuring it out. It's nice.
doing their thing. Doing their thing. You know.
Gorwin went on a fucking killing spree. on one of his turns. He killed like 3 people.
Monster kill.